All right, guys, welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast for the nighttime edition, man. We got three lovely ladies and one special guest in the building. So let's get it. Go ahead,
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal, most vicious, and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch to the conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
Yo, baby, we back at it again. It's a Monday. I'm glad we're done with the fucking weekend. Tonight we're joined with a special guest, my boy Sway. Let's get some W's in the fucking chat, boy.
Shout out to Sway, man.
Also, we're joined with lovely women, three lovely and beautiful women. You know, shout out to them. Shout out to them. Before we get into the introductions and everything, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Join the Discord. We're in there all day, every day. You can drop us topic suggestions and videos to react to. Also, if you didn't know, June 10th. I had like a brain fart. June 10th, 50K subscribers. By June 10th, we're going to be choosing 10 people from the Discord to come with us on a cruise. It's going to be the Virgin Cruise. It's going to be me, Anwar, Josh Pelton, and Eric. We're going to be choosing 10 of y'all from the Discord. So you have to join the Discord, but we have to hit 50K subscribers by June 10th, guys. The Virgin Cruise, so no kids allowed. A lot of girl ships. We're gonna get y'all laid, basically, you know.
Yeah, man. Also, shout out to the chat, man. June 10th, 50K subscribers. We'll be throwing a big party for you guys, man. While you guys come in, I want to do me a favor. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors real quick, bro.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsor, Vacay. They make CBD, CHD, and THC products. We got gummies right here on the table. We got THC Delta 8 vapes as well, which means they're legal in all 50 states. Chat, if you have any questions about the products, hit us up. We'll be happy to answer them, and we'll be happy to send you some samples as well. And shout out to our other sponsor, Ask Dr. Kish. He's a certified family medical physician, and he's here to answer all your questions. He's not going to prescribe you no bullshit. He's going to get you right. He got a 50% off discount for everyone in the chat. So check out the links in the description.
Yeah, shout out to Kish, man. Kish is actually moving to Florida soon, so shout out to him. All right, cool. Let's let the guests introduce themselves real quick. We'll start off with you, and then we'll work away this way. Go ahead.
My name is Macarena. I'm 21, and
What do you do for a living?
I'm a server.
A server.
Server by day, OnlyFans by night.
Okay. At least you kept it a buck and was like, oh, I'm a content creator. Shout out to you, though. Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
I'm Bayla, and I'm 21. I'm a mattress actress or OnlyFans content creator.
A mattress actress.
I love that. It's a cuter way to say OnlyFans, you know.
Okay.
Hey, I'm Lakeisha. I'm 24 and I'm a pharmacy technician.
Nice. No
Shout out
OnlyFans.
to you.
Hell no.
All right.
You gonna start one?
Myself.
If you ever want to start one, I got you. I'll put you on my boy Sway right here.
Facts. Hell no.
Okay, and then for last but not least, our boy fucking Sway. Like
Yes,
I said,
sir.
put some fucking W's in the chat. Go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey, so Sway, I'm 21. I got an OnlyFans agency, got the #1 concierge service in Miami in the veneers business.
Nice, man. Shout out to you.
Let's run back. You know, say that shit one more time. Put some fucking pride in
Hey,
that
hey,
shit,
hey,
bro.
Listen, got the #1 OnlyFans agency in Miami in the world. I say, got the #1 concierge service in Miami and a veneers business.
Yes, sir. Shout out to boy Sway, bro. I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having me.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Okay, cool. I see we already got some super chats in the building, man. Go ahead. We'll start off with then, and we got a question. Go ahead.
All right, Kish said, we see those new signs in the back. Welcome back to the returning guests and new guests.
Yeah, no bullshit,
Yes,
man.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've been putting in some work behind the scenes, man. We still got more coming too.
And then Black Wolf Inc. He said, let's go. Tonight we have 5 dudes and 1 decently attractive but quite homely woman.
5 dudes?
Yeah,
Damn.
Yo,
Yo, it's going
Yo.
crazy.
All right.
well, we know how this is gonna start.
All right, yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. So my first question of the night for the ladies is, And we'll start off with you. Okay. Why do you think body count matters to men? So we'll start off with you, and then let me adjust this real quick. Go ahead.
I don't think it should.
Bruh.
Like, honestly, who cares about body count? Like, I could tell you my body count's 1. I can tell you it's 100. How are you gonna know? You're gonna fucking swab my fucking, I don't know.
I can tell if your body count is 0 or is fucking 100 the way you fuck me.
The last time you were here, did you share your body count with us?
No.
No.
Yeah, she capped. She was like a 1. We all know it wasn't fucking 1.
I know.
We saw
I
your Twitter.
lied. It's
Oh,
actually
so-
a 2.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw the Twitter.
Oh yeah,
The
that was right.
The
Okay.
Twitter was crazy.
All right. So you said you don't think it should matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So a guy's earnings shouldn't matter to you either. Like a guy's future earnings shouldn't matter to you.
But like earnings are different than body counts. Like I feel like body counts is like the same equivalence to me as like politics. It's like who the fuck cares?
But that's the female equivalent of you providing, right? Like a guy has to provide money for you, correct? So you should provide value by not sleeping around and being a slut.
Yeah.
I always find it that the women that come on here and say that body count shouldn't matter are the ones that have been ran through. Jogged and walked. Okay, cool. All right, what about you? Why do you think body count matters to men?
I agree that it shouldn't matter, but I think it matters to them only because they're territorial. Like they want to feel like the person that they have hasn't slept around a lot. But
Yeah.
also it shouldn't matter. Because if you really fuck with somebody, it doesn't matter like who they've been with before.
Cap.
It doesn't matter. Okay. What about you?
Well, I know you two disagree with me, but if for men, body count does matter because obviously, like how Eric said, they want to know if you've been ran through. You know, when you fuck them the first time and you know what you're doing or you don't know what you're doing, they're gonna be like, okay, so she may have a high body count, she may not have a high body count. You know what I'm saying? That's men logic. Sadly, but that's men logic.
But
They
do
care
men-
about that.
But do men want trash sex? Like, does it matter? Because at the end of the
Yes,
day,
I want
They
you to
want
start off
the
with
thing
the
is the
innocent.
thing
Like-
is how these men think they want to teach you.
Exactly.
what to do.
'Cause they're
They wanna-
Exactly.
You know what she's talking about?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So they want to teach you what to do. Look, I want you to do this, do it like this, do it for this long, do it this way. You know what I'm saying? They want to be able to do that to you, to teach you that.
That's
'Cause
a
then
that's
when-
like a feed ego thing. Like
that's not an ego
it's
thing. I just
definitely
don't want to
ego.
ran through girl. Like, bro, I had a girl sucking my dick the other day. I was like, who the fucking dick you been sucking? Like, why is that shit
but
good?
why are you
Glock
thinking
got
about that? Why
3000.
you...
Like the
Oh my
fuck?
God.
Like 3,000.
Okay, what about you? Why do you think it matters to men, the body count?
I think it depends, bro, because like it depends on what you're really looking for. Because for Wifey, I want her to be exclusive. I don't want her to be passed around. I want to know that like she's mine. She hasn't been like my homeboy didn't hit. You feel
Mhm.
me?
Word.
But if it's like I'm trying to have a good time, because everybody tries to have a good time here and there.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Same thing. Yeah, agreed. And it's funny because the one girl that says that it does matter is the one girl that doesn't have OnlyFans. So that shows a lot. Okay, cool. What about you? Why do you think body count matters for a
Because
guy?
I don't want to walk out the fucking house and every guy's looking at her like, oh yeah, I hit that. Oh yeah, I've seen her content before. I've seen her whole body. The fuck? That's for me.
Because you're territorial.
Yeah, I am territorial, but why would I want a girl that that has no value? You're born with your value. Men, we have to earn it.
You don't want your guy
I
to be
think-
territorial?
I didn't say that, but also I think like things like that is subjective. Like he said, like it depends on like what you're looking for.
Okay, it's usually the guys that are like broke and like bitches that you don't want, like those feminine guys, not the masculine dominant guys. Those are the guys that do that.
Do you usually date guys that are not territorial?
All the guys I've been with have been territorial.
Okay,
Like,
so then that means that
they-
all of them cared about your body count.
yeah, in a way, but they've never asked. I'm sure they did, but they didn't ask me.
If they've never asked, that means they're not taking
Yeah.
you seriously.
Recreational use.
No,
Not
I feel like it's
necessarily.
weird. It's
Recreational
not
use.
like
Not necessarily.
I feel like we're
'cause
playing
every
21
guy-
questions, you know?
Every
You
guy I've
are.
been with is taking me serious.
Are you single right now?
No,
No, you're in a relationship. How long
Yeah.
have you been in a relationship?
like 5 years.
5 years, and he's never asked your body count.
I don't think it mattered. Like, no, he
Mm.
hasn't asked. I don't think it matters.
You don't think it matters, or he's never asked?
He's never asked, and I don't think it matters that he asks.
So if he asked you, would you be honest with him?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, what's your body count?
It's 4.
It's 4.
Yeah,
It's 4.
yeah,
It's 4.
it's 4.
Okay.
All right. All right.
All right. Cool.
Smack you.
Do you want to do any chat? Do we have any other super chats, bro?
Yeah, we got 3.
Go ahead.
David Jones said, "Ladies, body count is about paternity."
Yeah, that's part of it.
That's
Go
how
ahead.
it used to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Black Wolf Inc. says the woman in the white gives wifey vibes. The other two give one night stand vibes. The chest tattoo also says she's extremely promiscuous.
Who has a chest tattoo? Oh, she does.
Dropping fucking bangers already, Black
Okay,
Wolf.
cool. All right, any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Dr. Kiss, she said, you don't understand body count now because you're young. Wait till you're in your 30s and emotionally and spiritually destroyed. Time will catch up to you.
Shout out to fucking
That's
Kiss for
actually
that
pretty
one.
true. How old are you?
I'm 21.
And how old are you?
I'm 21 also.
Do you think you'll still have the same mindset when you're 31?
Well, of course not. I hope I don't.
Okay, but like I also agree that certain people have certain energies. Like I agree with the guy. Like certain people have negative ass energy. You don't go fucking around negative dudes.
Yeah,
Like the negative energy is gonna stick to you for real.
How do you
then
know
you'll
he's a
feel
negative dude?
gross.
How can you tell?
Intuition.
and also they show red flags early on. Like
Intuition.
if I get to talking to a guy and he has red flags, I'm gonna look at you like, of course I wouldn't sleep with you. I'm gonna know that before I even get in bed with you or even get to your house. Like
So it's all about intuition. So based off how you feel, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great way to choose guys.
I'm
Shout out
a
to
great
you.
reader,
Yeah.
honestly.
Okay.
You aren't you
Yeah.
single?
I am because I know what I want and I know what I
Selective.
deserve.
Okay.
Okay, so you chose the wrong guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cool,
you don't
cool.
know what to choose and look over.
No, I just chose easily.
All right, we got one more.
All right, let's do one more, bro.
Repo says shout out to the squad.
Yeah, shout out to you, Repo. All right, do me a favor, man. Because usually we don't have enough time to get through the videos. Let's watch the first video, and then I'll give you some time to pull that up real quick, and then we'll get the ladies' reactions, and we'll talk on that. We'll get back to the chat in a second. Make sure you guys super chat if you have any questions for the ladies, man.
Yeah.
This
sorry,
right here is
24 of y'all.
Yeah,
and
this
I
right
need
here
y'all
is
to
gonna
like,
be a very
subscribe.
interesting video, man.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Submissive woman do for her man?
Everything. Packing his bag, unpacking his bag. I pretty much read his mind. Like before you can ever ask me for something, I'm already on it. He's spoiled. I think my biggest flex is how I treat my man.
It's your joy.
It is my joy. You know, I love to see him eating the meal that I cooked. I love seeing him sleep easy every night, like clockwork. I scratch this man's back to sleep. And I know when he's asleep because I can tell when his breathing changes. And some people might think that's psychotic, but that's like, I just know that's when I'm like, oh, I can stop now. But I find joy in being your rest.
Wow. Okay, cool. There's a reason why I picked this video first. Let me get your thoughts on that. What do you think about that video?
I agree. I mean, like I'm a Latina. I love to like cook for my man and like I'll clean the house. You know what I mean? I don't expect that from my significant other. I expect like, you know, returns in other ways.
Okay. What other ways?
Like amazing
That
sex. He takes me out on dates. He treats me like a princess. You know what I mean? Like princess behavior.
So financially, he takes care of you.
That money.
Yeah, that too.
Okay.
But emotionally too.
Okay. All right. What about you? Go ahead.
I think the video was beautiful. Like I think that being in a relationship, you should want to be with someone that brings out your femininity. Like being submissive is all about being feminine and wanting to take care of that person. So if somebody's bringing that side out of you, like that's the person that you should be with. Like
Okay.
you should want to see your person happy and want to
Cool.
take care of them.
So you do everything that she says she does for her man in that video?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You would stop doing OnlyFans?
If I got to that point, and yeah, why not?
What do you think was the biggest, like for a guy, right?
Mhm.
What do you think was the most important part on that video? Because I want to see if you guys know what it is. Like out of everything she says she does for her man, which one do you think is like the most important one?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Being submissive and being able to like read his mind and know what he wants before he asks for it.
Okay. All right. What do you think about that video?
Yes, I 100% agree with that. You know, me, you know, I have a ring, so I've been with him for a while, so I know what he wants, when he wants it, how he wants it. You know, I could tell when he's hungry. You know, I'll order food or I'll try to cook for him or what have you. But you have to take care of me too.
Yeah.
Because some women, they fall into that, like, I want a man, I want to keep a man, and they'll do all of these things, but the man is not providing for you. He's not providing for you financially. He's not providing for you emotionally, physically. So you have to, as women, we have to know who to do all those submissive things for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let's be honest though, ladies. How many of you guys are actually gonna massage your man to sleep until he falls asleep?
I have.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
facial.
You're not
time.
doing it until he falls
Yeah.
asleep though. There's no way you're doing.
No.
Y'all get lazy as shit. Let's not
have.
cap on here.
Nah, my man be high. You go to
You're,
sleep quick.
you're not doing it. You're not doing it until he falls asleep. And I think that's key right there. Like, don't half-ass that shit. Don't like half massage me. Massage me till I go to sleep, man. Fuck,
Like
like
a
stop
baby.
playing around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Massage me till I go to
Yeah.
sleep, man. Cause like I'm not half paying for the bill when we go out. Like, Massage me till I go to sleep. That shit is very important. I'm gonna tell y'all, ladies, if y'all do that shit for your man, y'all, he's gonna stay around, man.
Cater fully, not halfway.
Nah, don't do that half-ass shit, bro. Cause look, I won't say shit, but I remember that shit. You know what I mean?
You remember?
Yeah, I remember.
Guys remember everything.
All right, what about you, bro? What'd you think about that video?
I think that was an angel set from
No
heaven.
bullshit.
Sent
No
from
bullshit.
heaven. That's what I need in my life.
No
No
bullshit,
cap.
bro. When I saw that video, I was like, yo, we gotta protect this girl, bro. Like,
Oh,
if
God.
all women thought like her, man, we'd be in a way better position right now,
Facts.
socially.
And look at her man is a high value guy, Cam Newton. Like,
Yeah. Shout out,
That's
yeah.
Cam Newton's girl?
Yeah, shout out to her, Cam Newton, man. Holy
out to
shit.
Cam
I
Newton.
actually have a lot of respect for Cam. All right, bro. Any super chats? Go ahead.
Yeah. So David Jones has a question. He said, Chico, did you film with OnlyFans model Bad Barbie? I saw your IG post with her where she was poking a hole in the condom. Have you
oh,
two smashed?
Nah, I don't. No, we have not smashed. But have I filmed with her? Nah, no, I haven't.
Bad Barbie, is that the Cash Me Outside chick?
Nah, some other girl, some other model.
Oh, gotcha.
But we just like some TikToks and shit.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, I see you be hanging out with some big models, bro.
feel
All
me?
right. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Black Wolf Inc. He said, question for the ladies. Should a man want a wife or a partner?
Good question. Let's start off with you. Go ahead, Macarena.
A wife.
A wife.
But realistically, like, you know how they say that, like, the wedding's for the women.
Yeah.
Okay.
So men are probably looking more for a partner, but also a wife at the same time. But not like a wife.
Okay. All right. What about you?
I think partner only because that's like
Yeah.
wife is a very broad term. When you say partner, this is somebody you can do everything with.
Yeah.
Like, this is somebody that
Yeah.
you can build with.
Agree 100%. What about you?
Damn.
Oh,
That's a little-
shit.
It's a little hard.
I didn't
one.
expect this from you. Give her that X, man. Give
Yeah,
her
come on,
that X, man.
it's the crickets, bro.
Okay,
You don't know what to
okay.
say.
You're engaged. You can't fail this one.
Yeah, come
Wife,
on.
bro,
Come on.
wife. Come on now.
Exactly. Come on.
You said a wife? Really? I feel like anybody can be a wife. You know what I mean? Like people get married all the time and they regret that shit. I was in a long relationship, and the one reason why I couldn't stay there was because I never had that best friend connection with her.
Okay.
That's why it took so long. When I was like, can it be both? Because like partner in crime type thing. Like, I want you to be able to hold my hand like when I need you.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Any super chats, bro?
Nah, you answer that question because now I want to know your opinion.
You said me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Would you rather a wife or a partner?
I consider partner like a best friend type of thing. You know what I mean?
And that's what you want?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Mhm.
I can live with my best friend even if we're not married.
All right.
Like a marriage isn't all. I don't even want to get married.
Marriage is
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I guess.
So-
I guess that. I mean, yeah. I
The
guess
bro, the
that
marriage is
provides-
always for the woman,
When I
bro.
hear-
Men don't give a
It
fuck
is.
about
Nah, we
marriage.
don't. We
Yeah,
don't.
Men don't give a
that's
fuck
true.
about
But
marriage,
when I hear
bro.
partnership, I instantly think 50-50. That's a partnership.
No.
Oh,
I'm
no,
talking
I
about
don't-
like
yeah.
like life partner. I'm not talking
Okay.
about financial
Okay,
partner.
Support
yeah,
your goals. type
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right, bro. Any super chats?
Yeah, we got more.
Cool. Let's go,
Let's
bro.
get it.
Let's see. Repo, I'm gonna change the camera. I can't even see me.
Yeah.
He said, ladies.
Shout out to the team in the
name-
back, though.
Hey,
Shout out to y'all,
Gang,
bro. Shout out to the
gang,
fucking team, bro.
Dominicano.
Repo said, ladies, name one thing you did wrong in your last relationship and name one thing he did wrong.
Yeah, let's start off with you.
Okay. I feel like
I feel like
one thing that I think I did wrong was I didn't pay attention enough to his feelings because he wasn't paying enough attention to mine, if that makes sense. Like I should have also taken his.
you almost did it
Emotions
right,
and
and
Yeah,
then
you
you still
almost did it
blamed
right
him.
and then blamed him. Like that's why I gave you the fucking
That's
X.
petty. That's petty.
That was petty. Like you said, okay, I was acting this way because he was acting this way. Like just
Honestly,
take
I think I'm a
accountability.
fucking wife. I think I give everything, and I love him. He was like a perfect guy, but like he just needed to grow more, and that's it.
That wasn't taking any accountability. You just said he was a good guy, but he needs to
Yeah,
take
what you did
need to
wrong was
grow
what he
more.
did wrong. That's crazy. What about you?
I feel like I was young in my last relationship, by the way, but I wasn't very mentally aware of like what he was going through. Like I wasn't paying attention to his feelings, his thoughts. I was only focused on like myself. Like, why didn't you do this for me? And why don't you do this? And whatever. And I feel like that's a part of the reason why it ended. And then I feel like what he did wrong was he like slept around, like straight up. And I think a part of that is because I wasn't mentally aware and like consoling.
So you're
and
not
being that
blaming
person.
him.
I mean, shit, he didn't have to do that, but
Okay. All right. What about you? Go ahead.
Well, my last relationship, I feel like it was a little rushed. Like we rushed to move in. Like we rushed everything literally.
Yeah.
We moved in, then we looked for another apartment, and it was like one thing after another, and that like completely crumbled.
That's that Puerto
You know what I'm
Rican shit.
saying? Listen,
So that was what you did wrong. You rushed in.
yeah, it was both of us because I gave into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Sway?
Wait, repeat the question.
Ladies, name one thing you did wrong in your last relationship, and one thing he did wrong.
Well, bro, I only had like one girlfriend my whole life. But what I say she did wrong was she wasn't on my same page. Like, I need a girl that's gonna like, I'm a hustler, bro. So I need a girl that's gonna be hustling, that's gonna be like doing something, not just laying home all day, not doing nothing.
Yeah.
So that was the thing with her. She wasn't about nothing. Like she didn't have no dreams, no aspirations. Like I'm a hustler, bro. I'm gonna get up every morning, 6 a.m., do something, make
Yeah.
some money somehow.
Yeah, and you've been doing it for a
Motherfucking
while too,
baller.
man.
Yes, sir.
Like you were on YouTube. How many years ago?
Shit, that was like 4 years.
That's
Bro,
three,
fucking
4
I
years.
used to
crazy.
be in high school. I told him, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, I was in high school watching this nigga.
Bro, I stopped it, bro. But I was grinding that shit for a while when I was a kid. Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
street interviews were tough.
Yes, sir. I'm about to
Shout
hop
out
back
to
on
you,
it.
man. Yeah, you
Appreciate
should,
it.
bro. You
Appreciate
definitely should. It's crazy though when you have that momentum and then you stop. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
nah,
Yeah.
it could be going like this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But now I just focus on my entrepreneurship shit and just trying to get this money up.
Cool. All right, any super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see. Yanni said body count is 4, but there's about 4 dudes hitting it on your Twitter alone. So you just started sleeping around?
That's
Wait, who is this too?
Your body counts 4.
mine.
And you're sleeping with 4 dudes on Twitter.
That's the same one guy on my Twitter.
It's the same one guy.
It's the same one guy.
Damn, bro. Should we pull up the Twitter?
Nah,
It's
we would
very
get, we would
explicit.
get
On the
very,
OnlyFans,
banned
on the
very
OnlyFans.
quick.
Unfiltered got to open the OnlyFans.
God,
Yeah, we need an
damn, bro.
OnlyFans or like Rumble or some shit. We can't go to that shit.
You know what? Since we're on it, would you say that based off your Instagram, your wifey material?
Probably not at face value. Like,
Face value?
Probably not.
No. Okay.
At
And,
face value.
At face
What
value,
about
'cause
you?
guys-
Yes, I said this last
You said
time. I'll
last
say
time. What about you?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
honey.
All right, do me a favor,
No.
bro. Pull up her. What's your name on Instagram?
Bay After Dark.
Bay After Dark. Damn, even the name.
Pull it up.
Bay After Dark. Let's check up your IG. real
I'm
quick.
ready
Are
to
we
peep
really about
this.
to
I'm ready to
pull it
peep this.
out?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Pull it up.
shit.
Uh-oh.
I look at like that first fucking post, bro.
Where's
You
the
may not
fucking
want to scroll
sound?
down
bro?
too far because y'all gonna
Keep
get
scrolling.
banned.
Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. Damn, that's just some ass.
That's crazy.
I'm a
Not the
bad
milk,
bitch.
not the
You work at Hooters?
No, it's an outfit for only.
Oh,
You can't
okay.
make this shit up.
She's smart.
You can't make this shit up.
Damn, that's crazy.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Come on, bro.
I want to see that milk one, no cap.
Yeah. Nah. We're demonetized off that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Hey, at least
how
she's
do
honest.
they allow that shit on IG though? That's crazy. I got
Because she's a girl.
like reported for calling the chick fat yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
TikTok, right?
Yeah, on TikTok. Yeah. All right, cool, man. Let's check out her one of her stories real quick, man. Let me see. I don't know. Oh shit. You have a son?
No, those are dogs.
Oh, your son. Okay, cool. Let's do paint job, man. That shit sounds interesting.
Those are nails.
No, okay, nah, don't go on there. All right,
Do
cool.
like life or some shit. I don't
Behind
know.
the scenes.
Behind the scenes would be good.
Sounds juicy.
It's all nail shit.
All right, cool. I mean, so it's just your posts that
Whoa.
are like
Yeah,
crazy.
Oh shit.
I'm a video vixen, so there's like behind the scenes from like me doing music videos for people.
Okay.
Video vixen. Okay.
All right.
Damn that. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, cool. Let's get to Macarena's IG. Let's see if she cleaned up anything since she's been here last time.
No, that shit probably got worse.
She did check. Her profile pic changed.
Did it?
Yeah.
change.
Yeah, she
That's
changed
what I'm
it.
saying.
Okay, cool,
More
cool.
PG-13.
It only gets bad when you scroll down, if I remember correctly.
They're still up.
We're waiting.
Yeah, chat. Let me know what you guys think, man.
That's a
It's
bad
two little
bitch.
pictures. It's some boudoir.
Those 2 pictures are too much.
Hold on. Go back down. Look at the one in the middle.
It was Halloween. I was a cheetah girl.
Man, Halloween is
Which
not a
cheetah
cute-
girl were you? Because I don't remember the cheetah girls looking like that.
The baddest one. Period.
Was that the Spanish chick? That was the baddest one. Don't cap.
They were all bad.
Nah,
Even Simone.
no, they weren't all. But Simone, no, you can't compare it to the Spanish chick. Don't do that.
Mel B was hard.
But I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
Nah, that's not wifey. You're not wifey. That's
No,
not
you're not wifey. I'm sorry. All right, let's go to the last one. Let's go to Keisha's.
Keisha, don't disappoint me.
Keisha just looks
never-
like she's in a healthy
Okay,
relationship.
okay.
I never do, bro.
She just looks like
Okay, we
she's
can
in a
stop right
healthy
there.
relationship.
Birthday
So close.
Fuck.
look
You almost
far.
made it. You almost made
I
it.
look far.
Man, the bottom half just did it.
So was that before you were in a relationship?
No.
These are thirst traps. That's crazy.
Had to do it.
She said she had to do it. All right, cool. Chat. Let me know if you guys agree with that, man. Let me ask you a question. Do you think she's wifey material based off her IG face value?
Answer.
in the
I'm not
beginning-
gonna.
I
I'm
think-
not
Why,
gonna
why,
offend it, bro.
my thing is, why can't women be honest with each other? Just be honest.
No, it's not that I was thinking, but I think in the beginning of your first half, definitely. Bottom half.
Like overall, like don't break it into portions.
Yeah, overall, I'm not
probably
get
not.
offended.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Because why do women do that? Like just be honest. Like you have
Well,
to
it's not
think
even
about
that.
it.
I thought about it because I wanted to think about the whole page as a whole, not just like the bottom portion of her
Yeah,
page.
but remember before the show I said we're gonna talk about overall.
Okay.
So overall, she's wifey, yes or no?
Yeah, I said no.
Okay. Is she wifey, yes or no?
I actually think yes, because the pictures are like more like lingerie and they're professional pics. Like just like on my Instagram, like they're professional like lingerie pics. It's not like me just like being like, what's up? Like spread cooch on IG.
Me,
don't-
Okay.
my page.
Would you say her IG is wifey, yes or no?
No, or you can
Yes, just yes or no, not so.
So-so.
Yes or no?
I
No.
only got the two bad
What
pics.
about hers?
No.
No. All right.
Sorry, but no.
Okay. Cool. How about you, Sway? Would you say her IG is wifey material, yes or no?
Nah,
What about hers?
nah.
Don't you have an
Definitely.
OnlyFans agency?
Of course, but wife. We talking about wifey material here. You feel me?
Yeah. What about hers?
Hers, I ain't gonna lie. It's like a 70. It's like a C, like a 70%. Like it's not too bad.
Yeah.
But them two pictures just did it. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what? I appreciate you being honest too, because we had a porn star manager come here the other day,
Yeah.
and even though he's cool, like sometimes people come in here and they don't want to hurt people's feelings.
Nah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, bro, you know.
At the same
you
time,
know
though,
what it is.
business
You know.
is business. So like,
I
if
get
you
it.
gotta, you feel me? If you got OnlyFans,
Yeah.
business is business.
Yeah.
It's different.
No, I
But-
get it, bro. But like, there's people that do OnlyFans and they cook. There's people
Yeah,
that
yeah,
do
nah,
OnlyFans
that's true,
and
that's
do
true.
feet. There's
Yeah.
people, bro. Fucking, what's that dude's name? He does OnlyFans and literally all he does is fucking like share.
A
Batman
Batman
Kevo?
Kevo.
Batman Kevo.
Yeah, he
You know
does
what I
just like
mean?
credit
Sauce.
and shit like
yeah.
that.
So it's
yeah.
like, bro, it
Too
just
much
really,
sauce.
it really like OnlyFans isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just has that bad stigma of it,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I mean, I think I can actually appreciate a girl that's doing OnlyFans and isn't like showing it all, but is still making a bag off of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It isn't something I would like go for initially, but yeah, I could respect that shit. Because there's a lot of simps out there that want to spend money. So you know, my thing
Shit, get
is,
that bread,
yo,
bro.
they're gonna spend it on something. So, but thanks for being honest, bro. Because I really get annoyed when people come on here and start lying. That
Nah,
shit
for
really
sure,
like
for sure.
like low key. That shit fucking
Yeah.
blows me, bro.
Definitely with the niche you're in.
Yeah, shout out to you, man. Any chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Kish said, Keisha, what's something you learned from the show?
Shout out to Kish, man.
Man, there's some special people out here. I gotta say that.
Special people, how?
Like it's just everybody comes from a different background, and
Yeah.
just being BTS too, being at home watching the videos, I'd be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
damn.
Cool. Thanks for being honest. Any other ones, bro?
Yeah, Black Wolf. He said, do you have guy friends? And do you really believe that's why they want to be with you? Also, should a man want a wife? Oh, he already asked that.
Okay, cool.
So do you have guy friends? And
Do you guys have guy friends? Do you
No.
have no? What about you?
I do.
You do? What about you?
Used to.
Used to. Do any of your guy friends want to fuck you?
No.
No. All right, where's your phone at? Call one of your guy friends right now. And hold on. Before you call, right? I want you to say this, okay? I want you to be like, hey man, I've always wondered like why we didn't. Oh, who you
Wait, you have-
texting?
you have a-
Whoa.
I'm not texting. I was pulling up
Wait,
the
oh,
contract.
I was about to
cheating, no
say.
cheating.
Does he
I
know
was-
you have a
No
boyfriend?
cheating.
All my guy friends know I have a boyfriend.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
cool.
you got to use the boyfriend. No, I'm
What do you
telling
mean I gotta
like,
use a boyfriend?
Be like, oh, me and whoever just broke up, and like I'm really
Okay,
sad.
cool, yeah. And tell them just be like, hey, I wonder why we never, we never were a thing. And then just tell him you're home alone. You want him to come over. Let's see what he says.
Yikes.
Don't text nobody though.
Okay, so hold on.
Just put him on speaker. Put it close to the microphone so the chat can hear you.
All right,
Hello?
After you and Malik Beckford is.
Hey yo, Malik, I got a question.
What do you need from it?
So me and Wes just broke up, and like I've been really sad and lonely and stuff. And I was just wondering, like, if you came over, like, do you want to do anything?
Like what?
Like anything?
Like what, fam?
Like fuck?
You talking about me?
Yes, you. Answer the question.
What is, I mean, hold on. Are you asking me or like, you feel me?
What?
Is it like you need me to or like,
I'm asking you to. I'm asking.
or you just want me to knock it off?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
You're such a fucking fold, bro.
You can hang up. You can hang up.
He's like, I'm trying to beat those duties down.
Let me say this.
Can't make this shit up.
I called the
Can't
wrong
make
friend
this
because
shit
I
up.
did put him
He
in a
was
friend.
Call another one.
giggling.
Call another
Yeah,
one.
call running back. We can keep going.
You know
Let's
what?
go down the list.
My man literally said he was.
He folded.
My man literally said he was gonna come over and beat it up.
Yeah, he was like, I'm trying to
For
knock it down. He
sure.
said, for sure.
He's cut off after
He
that.
was so
Do me a
fucking
favor.
lit.
Turn the volume up so the chat can hear you. Are you FaceTiming?
Yeah, because like his phone, he don't answer phone calls. He
Oh.
only answers FaceTimes.
He can't see
Turn
the
the camera
background.
I turned the camera on.
That's crazy.
Funny as
He's
shit.
probably not gonna answer.
Wow. Shout out to my man, the one you just called though.
They said Malik already outside.
We're on the way. That boy on the way.
He ain't answer. Listen,
right.
Malik is a fool. He's a fool.
All of them would have folded.
Okay, so how long have you known Malik?
I've only known him a few months,
A
but like
few
the
months.
other guy was calling, I've known him since I was like in kindergarten.
Okay.
That nigga gonna fold too.
Nah,
like he ain't answered.
nah.
I have a question. Do you really like the guy that you just called? And he said he was
Who?
gonna go over.
The
Do you
guy
really
Malik.
yeah, the first one. Do you really consider him your friend? Like for
Before
real,
that,
for real.
before that phone call, yeah, like I could call him for anything if I'm sad, like.
Oh, before
if
that
I'm-
phone call.
Yeah, no, for sure before that phone call, that was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh my
No.
God.
We just
Yeah,
ended a
like-
relationship.
Yeah,
What the
like,
fuck? But yeah, like I could call him for anything, like mental health issues, like financial issues, whatever.
exactly.
Like,
Financial
he was my
issues.
friend.
You feel like he's being genuine about it, or
No, he was.
Do you
When,
feel like he's just trying to?
well, now that the conversation has
Come
happened,
around, you know what I'm
definitely that.
saying?
Because when he first started texting me, he was trying to like slide up on me, and I was like, nah, like
Yeah.
friend zone, whatever. But
So
now I
he-
just
he was
feel
just waiting.
Oh, he calling.
He was
He
waiting.
calling.
Answer,
He
answer,
calling.
answer.
Hello.
What's up? What kind of games you playing with today?
What you mean? What are you talking about?
Fam, you know you my dog, but you feel me? That's all I said. If you need me to, you feel me? You feel me?
I'm not playing no games. I was just asking you.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, you feel me?
You can't make this shit up.
Cool and all, but you feel me? You call me in a call like that. You can't be banging on me like that.
Well, I don't know. I'm busy right now. I'm gonna call you later.
Yeah,
I'm
my
busy.
man passed the test. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Malik, man.
He failed.
Okay, no, he actually passed because
back.
that's what it is. Most guys want to fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is why it's so hard for women to understand it, because maybe most women don't go through situations like this, but yeah, guys are just waiting for the perfect time. So like, you know, hypothetically speaking, if you did break up with your man, just like you asked him to come over and have sex, he's like, yeah, man, I beat it up. So my man was being honest, and we appreciate that, because that's how most men feel. But a lot of guys won't tell you that.
Hey, shout out to Malik.
They'll
Yeah.
like step around it and like
Yeah, for sure.
tiptoe
Yeah.
for the right moment.
Opportunist. That's what I call them. Opportunist.
And he was only your friend because you put him in the friend zone. It's not like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
oh yeah, let's be friends. Like, nah.
My thing is this though, like you just told him you broke up with your man, like he doesn't even give a fuck about that.
Yeah,
He's
he don't give a
just-
fuck.
He didn't
about
ask
that,
why,
man.
like how, what happened.
He's like, are
So-
you okay?
Wait,
Nah,
for
nah,
sure.
nah. God.
And another thing is this, like some guys will go ahead and hide it better than others. Like there's some guys that don't give a fuck, but there's some guys that they'll hide that shit real good. And you really would think that you got a brother, but your brother's trying to get in you, man. Okay, cool. You said you do have guy friends too?
No, I said I didn't.
You don't. Okay. And
Yeah,
what
she
about
answered.
No, you said you did.
You're not trying
Nah,
to call
she
me.
did.
She said no.
She did say no. She
I
did.
hate
Okay.
men.
You hate men?
Yeah, like
Queen.
having guy friends, like they're like, I don't know. It always gets weird.
Okay, and you have no guy friends, correct?
No. I
Shout out
used
to you. Yeah, you're winning, man. What about you, Sway? Have you ever been friend zoned and just waited your time?
Wait, repeat it.
Have you ever been friend zoned by a girl and just kind of like, bid your time till you slid in? Have you ever slid in with one of your quote unquote friends?
Like she had a boyfriend type?
Yeah,
shit?
any situation. She could have been single, just friend zoned you, or she could have had a man and friend zoned you.
I
Have you
mean,
ever slept with a girl?
If I have a crush with a girl and she friend zones me, I'm gonna still chase that. You
Mhm.
feel me? Like I want that.
You're gonna be
If I
persistent.
want it, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So have you ever gotten it?
Bro, like I gotta think about that, bro. Like, I don't
You've
know.
ne- so
I just been
there's no-
vibing.
There's no friends. There's no friends that you've ever. Yeah, I know what you're saying, but like,
You feel
there's no
me?
friends that you ever ended up just fucking like
For
eventually
sure,
down the
for
road.
sure. Like girls that I fuck with, as in like have a real relationship with, as in I got you, you got me.
Yeah.
Like I fuck my friends sometimes.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You still do.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Sometimes.
Any chats, Mike? Go ahead.
Yeah, David Jones. He said, "Ladies, what position do you use to make your man climax quick during sex?" Be honest, because we all know you don't want long sex all the time.
Let's start off with you. What position do you use?
I love taking it in like the right nostril right here, like or
What?
my left ear.
What we
That's
talking
my
about?
favorite.
Confused.
It's a joke.
Give us a real position.
A real position? I'm a virgin.
Shut up,
Okay.
silly woman.
Check that Twitter.
Come
check
on,
that
man.
Twitter. Check that Twitter.
Let's be honest, man.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Let's be honest
yeah.
before
Twitter.
before the chat sends us some shit we can't show.
Yeah.
some links.
The chat
Okay, my favorite position.
I guarantee you someone's already subbed to your OnlyFans just to
Yeah.
check your position.
My favorite position is the Mac position, but to figure it out, you have to go and subscribe to my OnlyFans, Fairy Baby 2001.
All right, cool. What about you? What's your favorite position?
Just quick reverse cowgirl.
Reverse cowgirl. Okay, cool.
Everybody.
Shout out to reverse cowgirl. What about you?
I'm exempt from this question.
Exempt. All right, man. Let's move on. Go ahead.
Gabriel just sent in $5. Shout out Gabriel.
Shout out to Gabriel, man. Shout out to you, homie.
Gabriel.
All right, any other ones, bro?
Austin said, "Panel full of IG thoughts. Let's go."
Did you turn him down or something? He's mad.
Don't play with me.
You've never turned him down?
That's Boricua.
All right, shout out to my man. All right, any other ones, bro? Go ahead. We can get some
All right.
regular
I
ones
don't
if
know
you
what
have
he's
some.
talking about. Black Wolf. Boom, baby, boom. It's like a fish covered in honey and berries telling a hungry bear, "I know you don't want to eat me because we're friends. We not."
Yeah. So you get what he's saying,
Yeah, it's
right?
an analogy.
Like your friend.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, come on. He's just waiting his time.
Yeah.
And
Ex friend.
ex friend. Okay, cool. Does your boyfriend know about that guy you just called?
Yeah, my boyfriend knows about all my friends, but like I'm sure if he heard that, he'd be pissed off.
Yeah.
Like
You think this is gonna get to your boyfriend?
my boyfriend doesn't watch when I'm on podcasts. He'd prefer not to.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very interesting because if my girl ever got in a podcast, I would watch the shit out of
Well,
that
he watched the
podcast.
first
hour,
one.
the
He
whole
watched-
2 hours.
He watched the
Nah.
first one and decided not to watch anymore
Yeah.
because like just excessive.
Nigga, I'm going with my girl, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck the bullshit.
Yeah. If she's even on it, yeah. That,
Yeah,
that's
if I
crazy.
allow her to be
Yeah.
on it.
But that says a lot about your boyfriend though. And that's not a good thing.
Everybody has their opinions.
Okay. What do you think he'll say now that he just heard your friend wants to fuck you?
Oh, he has to go. Like
nigga, all of
we
them gotta go.
Yeah.
Does your boyfriend never get like a feeling or intuition that your guy
He
friends
does.
he does? So basically we just proved him right.
Basically.
That's crazy. How do
You're
you think
welcome.
how do you think that's gonna affect now your friendship with all your other guys' friends?
Well, I don't have multiple. I only have 3. But
Uh-huh.
like he's probably gonna be like on edge now. Now that I like got that phone call, it's definitely gonna make me even open my eyes myself. Like it's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, my man, he's probably blowing you up right now. That's
So,
crazy. All right, any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, David Jones said, "Chico, what's your craziest hookup story?"
Why y'all trying to
Bro.
expose?
Shit.
We on 4K right now.
Yeah. Just give us a PG-13 rated one.
Nah, let me think.
Craziest. anything on jet skis or anything like that, man?
Of course, I used to rent jet skis.
Yeah.
but
Yo, bro said that shit like it's like, yeah, I was just beating this girl down on that jet ski. Like that shit.
Chill. Nah, I'm a virgin, bro. But I got you. So one time, I was like on a family road, like my brothers and sisters road trip,
Yeah.
and I was like, I brought this one girl, and then we was like in the trunk because there wasn't enough seats, and
In
I
the
wanted to
trunk?
lay down, and then boom,
Oh God. that's
Yeah, we're in the
insane.
trunk?
with my brother and sister, and like not the fam, not like my mom and pops,
Yeah.
but like my brother, sister, they peoples. I was in the back seat. We had the covers over.
Oh, the
Yeah,
back
man.
seat scene.
Bad Bunny's
Okay.
wild.
Yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
That only happened one time. That was my first body ever in my life.
Damn,
That was
that's
your
crazy.
first body?
Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh, I was about to say.
All right, man. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Kish. She said if a chick wants to call you and tell you how sad she or tell you how she's sad, you better charge a consulting fee. That's called a therapy session. Get your dollars, Kings.
That's crazy. Okay. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
No, that's
Let's-
it.
That's it. All right, let's do 2 regular ones. Go ahead.
All right. Let's see. MHD said, girls, how much do you think a man needs to make to date you?
Good question. Let's start off with you.
You
These
know,
are-
nowadays I'd say like maybe like 150 grand a year.
How much do you make?
About I would say like 90 grand.
You make 90 a year?
Mhm.
Okay.
Most of that's from OnlyFans, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, what about you?
At least equal to or more than me.
What do you
So,
make?
Which is
6 figures a year.
100K.
You make 6 figures?
Yeah.
Damn. How many men do you think are making 6 figures a year?
Probably less than 15%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
About like 70K.
70K? Okay. Are you making 70K or more?
Making about 55.
55. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
No, that's it.
All right, that's it. Do me a favor, man. Let's get to the second video real quick. Chat, we'll be back to you guys in a second, man.
If
Go
y'all
ahead and
haven't
super chat any
yet,
questions.
like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live, guys.
Y'all ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Feel about a 40-year-old guy dating a 19-year-old chick?
I think it's wrong. No. I think the 40-year-old should accept responsibility and understand that that is completely not okay. And it's not, she's a full-grown adult, but I don't think it's okay. No, I don't.
But it's okay for a woman to sell herself on OnlyFans at 18 and get railed on camera for money, but not enter a consensual relationship.
So this is where I just kind of lean on my faith. Sorry, hot take, but my faith, no, I don't think it's ever worth putting yourself out there to the internet. I do not believe in that, but that's a personal thing. You do you, make your money. But no, I think they're both wrong.
I would like to chime in and just let y'all know I made more money from my sugar daddy than I did from my full-time job that I have a college degree for.
Oh, respectfully. No, same. No, me as well. Yeah.
She said me as well.
Absolutely. So I did the same thing, but I will say that my experience
She said this.
as
Wait,
a
what?
24-year-old having a sugar daddy and a 19-year-old having a sugar
Okay,
daddy
just
were
pause it
very,
there,
very
bro.
different.
Yeah, these bitches
She,
delusional.
you see how she was judging people, and she's like, "Oh wait, but I did the same thing."
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
What do you want?
Why is it that women get like exceptions and men don't? Like, you see how she was talking about how like there's no excuse for a guy dating down, but there's always an excuse and an exception for why women do what they do. The fuck is that, bro? Why is there always an exception for women? Go ahead. Let's start off with you.
I just want to start off with a 40-year-old man dating a 19-year-old woman is wrong for sure. It's definitely grooming, and the fact that she was talking about how
Why is it grooming?
because it really is. It's literally like a kid, you know what I mean? But at the same time, she was talking about how the same like
Do you know the
girls-
definition of grooming?
Yeah, you're using
Yeah.
a very derogatory like way.
What's the definition of grooming?
like basically like kind of curating this person from a younger age. Like you're like building them up a certain way. And it's like that's
What if it's
that's
a good
also
way?
not,
Yeah, you're making it seem like it's a bad thing.
do you think it's right for a 40-year-old man to be with an 18-year-old girl?
They
No, that's
usually
like
are with
basically a
younger
kid.
women.
And
but
like she was
that's-
talking about
they're,
like
you know,
she was talking about 18-year-olds like getting railed on OnlyFans or some shit like that. I also don't believe that 18-year-olds should be on OnlyFans. I didn't start OnlyFans until I was 21. So
But you're an
Okay.
adult. You can make
They're-
your own
yeah.
like options and opinions on what you want to do with your
I don't
life.
think
right?
so. I feel like it's weird. I don't know. Like I just feel like it's just like a fine line right there between like literally you being 17 and being underage and you 18 being able to pop your pussy online. Like no.
Okay.
I feel like your mentality is so different when you're 18 and 21 or like 25. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like they should not allow children that are straight out of high school that think that they know what they're doing to be allowed on OnlyFans because you're gonna regret it.
All right. So what if a 40-year-old woman is dating a 19-year-old man? What do you think about that?
I think that's wrong too.
think
It's
that's
literally
wrong?
a woman grooming the man too.
Do you think that it's frowned upon as much as it is a man dating a 19-year-old girl?
Yes. If anything, I think it's weirder.
No.
I think people find that weirder.
All right.
Yeah,
What about
like-
you? What do you think about that?
I also agree. I feel like a 40-year-old should not be dating a 19-year-old. I think it's weird. And on top of that, a 19-year-old isn't able to make the decisions that somebody middle-aged would be able to make, even scientifically. Like, your frontal cortex literally isn't developed until you're 25 or 26 years old, which is in charge of like your decision making. So
how old are you?
I'm 21.
Okay, why do you have OnlyFans? You don't know how to make decisions for yourself.
I'm also not dating a 40-year-old guy. So
Yeah, but again, you're making decisions.
40-year-old, no. OnlyFans, yes.
Yeah.
yeah, but not OnlyFans at 18.
So basically, anything that benefits women, you're okay with women doing.
I think that anything.
But
that
if it benefits a man, then that's when there's a problem.
That's basically what she's saying.
So
Correct?
how is a 40-year-old benefiting from dating a 19-year-old?
I wouldn't say that that's okay because I have 4 sisters, but I could see it happening, and I actually see it happening here a lot in Miami. But it usually depends. Like, I think that men are actually like still in their prime at that age, because most men don't really reach their prime till like they're in their 35s, right? 35 to 40s, and a 19-year-old is basically just starting her fucking prime. So it's always frowned upon when men want something, but when women want something, like women date up all the time. And as a matter of fact, one of our next videos is actually about that subject. So we'll get to that in a second. Do me a favor. Let's read the super chats real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see.
Speak into the mic, bro, because I can't hear you.
My voice is just Navarro says, shout out to Unfiltered, y'all boys coming up for real.
Shout out to you, Navarro.
And then David Jones had a question. Yes, ladies, if a 19-year-old woman cheats on her 30-year-old husband and files for divorce, should her alimony and child support be taxed via divorce penalty?
Go ahead and answer that real quick. Yes or no, Keisha?
What's alimony? What's alimony?
It's basically, go ahead, answer.
Alimony is basically when a guy like pays the lady after their divorce to like financially support her.
Basically supplies her lifestyle even after they break up.
Yeah, that's wrong, because then she would be taking advantage of the guy.
Yes,
At that
yes,
point.
yes.
Definitely agree.
Okay, cool. You think the same thing?
No, I think yes. Like, take his fucking money. Like, he is a pedophile. He's like on your ass. Like, I hope that the reason why she wants the divorce is because she realized, damn, I'm fucking 19. I'm with this old ass dude that his fucking testicles are sagging to the floor. So like, no.
He's not
30?
60. He's 30.
30?
Oh,
He's
honey,
30.
no.
He's young.
I mean, he's 30. Like, she's probably
not
like,
old.
no. I just feel like
That's an 11-year difference. Didn't you?
I feel like you should. No, an 11-year difference isn't a bad thing, but I feel like it's when a woman's older. I feel like at a 19-year-old still a kid.
Okay, so if it's so bad, then why do you think all women are always dating up? Like women are never dating down usually, and they're never usually happy when they date around their age range.
Because I'm not gonna date lower than me. That's the same thing. I feel like I'm with a fucking kid. Like, I'm damn well not dating an 18-year-old
Same
guy.
goes for men. Men don't want to date older. They want to always date younger.
Men definitely don't want to date older. Fuck no.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like, guys dating 18-year-olds when they're like old as fuck. I just think it's
30 and 19 is not, to me, it's not that huge. Like 50 and 19 is fucking
no. That's
big.
I feel like when
crazy.
she's 21 and she wants to date a 31-year-old, that's fine.
It's basically the same thing.
I just feel like it's weird.
It's basically the same thing.
I think it's weird. I think these young kids should like date people around their age. Like,
women don't want to date men around
You want
their
a
age.
guy that's in his prime. You don't want a guy that's not in his prime, correct?
Yeah.
Oh no, for sure. Like, I'm gonna date older,
so
but I
why the
can
fuck
now,
are you
know
telling?
what I
Why are
mean?
you telling these girls that want a guy that are in their prime not to date that guy? Is it because
I mean,
you
if you
want
want to date
yourself?
a 40-year-old, go ahead. But one day you're gonna realize that he's literally grooming your ass. So
You keep using the extremes.
Yeah, you're saying grooming again in a bad way. Like, how do you teach your child? Like, if you have a child, how are you going to teach them? That's grooming, right? You're going to groom them in the right way, correct?
no, I wouldn't use the word grooming for that.
Okay, but
that's what it
most
is.
men in their 30s and mid 30s are in their prime. They're usually
Pull
more
up the
mature.
definition for grooming.
They're more mature. If you want to, we can do that, Anwar. But most men in that age range are actually very mature. So I have 4 sisters. I actually wouldn't even be opposed to that. That's not that big of a difference to me. I think one of my sisters actually married a guy that's almost like 8 years difference. They're happy as fuck. They're married. They have beautiful family. Like, it actually benefited her, to be honest.
8 years to 20 years is a really big difference,
bro. But if it's an
It's an 8-year
educated guy,
difference.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's educated. He's smart. He could financially provide for her. He could protect her. Then, like, okay,
So
well,
are
who's
you
fucking
implying
aiming?
that nobody in their 20s is educated and financially well off?
Most people in general, no, because the guys don't hit their prime until 30.
Yeah, but majority doesn't mean none though.
Okay, but
you can't talk about the
general,
few
yeah.
minorities. We're not talking about
Yeah,
that.
the
Here's-
exception doesn't make the rule.
Here's the
Okay,
definition.
overall.
We're talking about overall. You're
okay.
talking about the
You're talking
minorities.
about the minority. We're talking about overall.
Y'all ready for this
Go ahead.
definition?
I'm talking about the definition to the right.
Can't make this
And
shit
I
up.
think everybody knows that I'm
You
talking
can't
about
make
that
this shit up.
definition.
The practice of preparing or training someone for a particular purpose or activity.
Okay.
And child grooming is for children, not 19-year-olds.
Right.
19-year-olds are children.
Nine-
like
okay, so tell me
19-year-olds
this.
does not know how to do their fucking taxes.
So okay,
like,
so then why the fuck are they allowed to vote?
Yeah, why am
tell
I
me,
why
tell
am
me,
I allowed to go to
honestly,
fucking
like,
war and die for my
honestly,
country?
Tell me, why is an 18-year-old allowed to go to the army? I don't know. Like
Because they're considered
and then
adults.
they always
and I
fucking
find it
regret
funny
They
because
always fucking regret it. They're always like, damn, I shouldn't even have fucking joined the army. Now I'm stuck for 6 years because I wasn't thinking rationally. I was like, damn, I don't know what the fuck to do after high school. Boom. Just because you did 5 push-ups, we want you. Here's this fucking
maybe this
card.
is how you'll feel
That's
5
fucking
years
cap.
from now about
That's
your
cap.
OnlyFans.
You're ignorant on what the military is, so don't talk about it.
All right, do me a favor. Let's get to another super chat, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, Yanni said you are 2 years older than a 19-year-old. How slow can you be?
No, I understand that actually very much. Because you're 21 and you're talking about a 19-year-old doesn't know what they want, doesn't know what decisions they're gonna make. So what's the difference?
What's the difference between a 19-year-old and a 21-year-old?
Yeah, what's the difference?
I mean, like me at 19, I was like fucking straight out of high school. Like I was like finding myself out. You know what I mean? I didn't live on my own and stuff. Like I was just like constantly around other people and their energy. And now as a 21-year-old, I'm independent. Like I'm by myself. I feel like I know who I am.
So you're
for sure.
you're mad
I know.
they were smarter than you and they made the right decision?
What?
You're mad they are smarter than you at 19 to pick a guy that's in their prime?
No, I'm not saying that they're smarter.
All right, man. Do me a favor. Let's get to another super chat, man. Hey, sometimes talking to you is really irritating.
Austin
right now.
asked, it's okay for a 30-year-old to date a 21-year-old, but not a 27-year-old to date an 18-year-old. It's the same 9-year difference.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I just said because after we talked about it, she said that it was okay to do it the other way around, which is the same amount of numbers. It's kind of weird. I guess only Macarena decides what's right in the world. Let's get to another video, bro, because I think it's a man's world, by the way.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's get to
That's
the
a
next
fact.
video, bro, and we'll get back to the super chats. Shout out to the chat, man. Go ahead and ask any questions you guys want to ask, ladies or the panel, guys.
Historically, women always married up. Wouldn't that mean that men married down?
Absolutely.
So men in that case would be settling, right?
A lot of men settle.
A lot of men settle.
A lot
I
of
agree
men,
with that.
a lot of men settle.
Yeah.
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 But see, there's a real conversation in that you ain't ready for. White women marry up. Okay? And most of our sisters marry down, but you're not ready for that
I agree
conversation.
100%.
That could take you a whole other place right now. And I told you I've been drinking. So you might want to get that mic off.
So
Come out when you drink, though.
no, but let's explore though. Why do you believe that most white women marry up and minorities, black women marry down?
Because white women have been trained by their mothers to marry up. The man is supposed to take care of you. The man is the head of the household, where a lot of times, a lot of our sisters have been told that black men ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? I can do it for myself. I made it on my own. But you're not ready for that conversation. Get that mic off me because I've been drinking.
Do you think that is why in society it is sometimes deemed the angry black woman is more masculine, whereas you see a lot of brothers getting with white women because they're more submissive?
Did you see the NBA draft class this year? It's a bunch of high yellow brothers like me and him in that class. So what you think?
All right. There was a lot there. Shout out to him. He was being honest, but he gives me like really weird, like simpy vibes.
Gives me like feminine, like his voice. Man.
All right, ladies. I've never watched that video. Let me get your thoughts on that real quick. Go ahead.
I think like white women just have more connections too in life from the beginning. Like white women their moms are taking them to the fucking country club, and obviously these men have money and their kids have money and they're trained to go to college and then have this and this and that. You know what I mean? I just feel like white people always have a head start in life. Like everybody knows this.
So they're more educated off the grid?
For sure. Like systemic racism is like very real. You know what I mean? Like definitely the white people are getting a better education.
White privilege.
They're finding like
For sure.
better fucking men all around their surroundings. Like white churches versus black churches. Like, dude, you're finding different type of men. You know what I mean? Like it's different everywhere. You go to a fucking anywhere. It's just like white people are always gonna have the jump start.
Okay, so you don't have the same opportunities as white people.
Definitely.
No, you're wrong. All right, go ahead. What about you?
Well, as a black woman, I think like I understand what he's saying because growing up, my mom personally didn't teach me this, but I see it a lot in other families and other like people that are also black or black women specifically.
Uh-huh.
We're taught to like accept, like, you know, accept that you meet this guy and if he checks off some of the boxes on your list, that's good enough. Whereas like white women are, you know, their moms are, like he said, instilling in them that you need to have like the upper echelon of men, like you need to have the best of the best, and if not, just don't bring them home. You know, where like black women are really taught to settle and like accept what they get. Do I think it's right? No. But does it happen? Yeah.
Okay. What about you? What do you think about that?
That was a lot in that damn
Oh,
video.
God.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, for white people, they do have the upper hand sometimes, not all the times. And the minorities usually like kind of like get the shit. But we have to work twice as hard as white people.
Yeah.
In
Do
my
me a favor,
opinion.
angle your mic up a little bit, just so we can hear you. Yeah, go
It's
ahead.
that it falls.
Nah,
Fixing
just
it.
put it up. Yeah, like yeah. Do me a favor, come fix it for her, bro. Cause I want to make sure that the chat can hear you. Yeah. Go ahead. All right, cool. So what were you saying?
That I was saying that in some cases white people do have the upper hand, and minorities have to work twice as hard to get to where white people are.
Okay. What about you, Sway? What do you think about that video?
Bro, like I don't be thinking too deeply into shit like this. Like I think people just gonna date who they want to date.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say this, man. You guys have the same options as white people. You guys have the same opportunities as white people. I just think you guys take the fucking victim mentality and say, "Oh, white people have it better." I'm not gonna sit here and say that white people don't have certain privileges. They do, right? But it's always been like that. But that was one of my biggest weaknesses. Is a few years ago, man, I was the biggest victim. I used to blame everybody for everything bad that happened in my life. And what you do when you continue doing that is you're gonna continue fucking up. You're gonna continue. You're never gonna grow like that. And
you're gonna stay in the same place that you are.
The people raising these no good black men are the black women, right? And you guys sit here and complain about these no good black men. And I would say this: I have
you guys though.
In general, remember?
Oh, okay. I was just asking.
Black women raise black men. Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong.
Okay. So then who's raising these no good trash men?
Black women.
Black
men and
women.
Yeah.
No. It's not black men and women because most black men
women.
are incarcerated.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I understand that, but also
Over 71% of black men are incarcerated.
Yeah, and I understand.
And
that,
you guys
but-
are also the smallest minority.
Yeah, I completely get that. But what I'm saying is
So
just
women
because-
are raising these no good trash black men.
Yes, and like I said, they're being taught that from their elders. And like I said, do I think it's right? No, but does it happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a book called The War Against Black Men.
Mhm.
You should read that. It's a really good book, and it talks about how even black women don't support black men.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
And there's a reason
And it's
why
vice versa.
I get mad at this shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. All the black men going after the Spanish chicks.
I'm
Bro,
sorry, bro.
I tell
these
him,
black
like,
girls are still
yo, even him,
independent,
he's from
bro.
Atlanta. He just moved down here. I'm like, bro, go marry a black woman. You feel me? And he's like, nah, bro, they're too masculine. Blah blah blah. You know, like
But
I'm with you on that. But
it's a fact though, because like they're raised by single mothers, and those single mothers be like, "Oh, you don't need a man for shit.
Yeah.
You could do it yourself. Look at me, I'm doing it by myself. Be an independent woman. Go get it yourself."
Yeah, but hyper independence is just toxicity. Like I'm not saying that that's right. That's still wrong.
it's also
But,
defense
like,
mechanism.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Like I
And
mean, they have-
manipulation.
I don't. Can you elaborate on the manipulation part?
Black people at whole self manipulate themselves. That's why they have this victim mindset. That you try to use oppression from it, but it's just self victimization from the past oppression.
So you don't think black people are victims in any way?
Black people
Yeah,
of the
by
past.
themselves, from themselves.
So you think black people are our worst enemy? That's what you're saying.
Are they our worst enemy?
Are our
Yes,
worst
black
enemy.
people are. Yes,
Yeah, I would agree
I
to
agree.
that.
I agree.
I disagree.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's a
I
generational
disagree.
thing. It's a generational problem for sure. Like, you grow up in a bad neighborhood, you're gonna be zoned for the bad schools, you're gonna be educated the wrong way, you're just gonna keep growing up like this. And let's say like this is a whole fucking town, you know what I mean? Like some of these people don't have fucking money enough to get out.
Okay, but it still comes down to your own personal choice.
Yeah, that's your family. Like your adults not teaching you the right things, right?
You can still be a victim and still be able to try to branch out and get new opportunities. Like
Exactly.
my
So
mo-
the black
like-
people are self-victimizing themselves.
I would agree that
still
it's harder when you
it-
grow up in that environment to get out
Exactly,
because
yeah.
it's like crabs in a bucket. but there's still a chance to get out. And
I'm not
if you're
saying there's
smart
no
enough, you can.
chance.
And I'm so glad he's the one saying this shit because he's black. Because if I was saying it, I already know I'm gonna get dragged for that shit.
But it's easier for white people to get those chances.
Okay, yes, but like, when do you stop victimizing yourself?
But I'm
And
not
you're saying
like
white
I'm gonna
people-
work like she said. I'm gonna work twice as hard to fucking get it. Don't get
It's
me
also-
wrong. And
it's
I'm
al-
sure these
it's
people
al-
are trying to
It's
get out of
also
it. Nobody
harder.
wants to
Hold
stay
on.
in the fucking
It's
ghetto. you know
also
what I
harder
mean?
for Latinos to get up in the world.
Yeah.
And yet they're doing it. It's also harder for Asian people to get up in the world, and they're probably beating
Man, shit,
everybody.
Asians upper than fucking white people.
Asians are fucking killing the game.
They're
in
the last
America.
people to get
So,
scholarships.
but you know why? Because when they come to this country, they don't sit here and go, well, nobody likes Asians.
Yeah,
no,
same.
bro. It'll
It's-
be 4 of them in a fucking house.
Yep.
And the one Chinese store, around the corner, and they're fucking. Then you got 3 Chinese stores
Where did
within
they
a
get
few
the
years.
funding from for those Chinese stores?
Bro, do it
they're
with
a
them
family
themselves.
union.
And the point is that they're more likely to get funding for those businesses than a black person would be.
But a lot of
And I
time,
know
do
this
invest
only
their own
because-
money into
Yeah,
it
they
because
usually a
bro, if
family
you're coming
union.
into this country, you have no credit score, you have nothing.
Yeah.
Like they're like banks aren't just.
It's
gonna
the same
give you
with
money.
the Africans from
You,
Nigeria.
if anything, you
Yeah.
guys have an advantage. To be honest, if anything, you guys have an advantage.
And an advantage in what way?
Well, you guys, most black people in this country are African American, like born Americans. You know what I mean? Like they were born here. So if Asian people come from a different country that aren't born here, you guys automatically have more advantages, way more advantages. All I'm saying is, like, from someone that comes from Baltimore, Maryland, if you know where that's located, it's probably like 80-90% black. Baltimore, Maryland is black as fuck, and I got out of there. So like, you can always get out. It's just a personal choice.
I'm not saying that you can't get out. What we're both saying is that the opportunities are lessened, like
Yes.
for you to be able to get out.
I
It's
get
more
that.
difficult.
Yeah.
Because like she said, when you come from a poor neighborhood, like most of the things that are accessible to people, like the information that we learn, is through technology, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if you don't have Wi-Fi in your house because you're not able to get internet or cable?
Go to
There's
the
free
library.
libraries.
Go
Yeah,
to the
there
library.
is free libraries, but what if your nearest library is far because you're in a bad neighborhood?
Bro,
So
if
they
you
don't
want
put
it, then you
libraries
go.
there.
If you want
That's
it,
the
you
point
want
that
it.
I'm making.
Facts.
If you want it, you want it.
All right, man. Let's get some of these super chats. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, let's see. David Jones said 19-year-olds are not children. Biology says so.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Jones.
Ethan said 19 and 21 is a huge difference.
Yeah, man. Huge difference. That's like a 15-year difference.
Luisa said, I dated a 38-year-old when I was 19, and I gained a lot of knowledge from him. It is what it is.
Wow.
Shout out to
you.
fucking Luisa.
Yeah, shout out to you, Luisa.
W's in
Any
chat.
other ones?
Yeah, Yanni said, everyone's parents has the same 24 hours. Don't be mad at white people because your parents embrace the struggle instead of breaking generational curses.
My parents
Well, my
did break the generational curse. I'm an
No,
immigrant,
bro, you do OnlyFans.
but I'm a fucking immigrant. I came to America to make a lot of fucking money. That's it. That's the American dream. Like I came to fucking America to make a lot of money, whether that's fucking OnlyFans or fucking anything.
And also, my parents definitely did not embrace the struggle. Like, my mom is very well off. When I say well off, I mean very well off. Like,
Okay, so why
shout
don't you
out.
use some of that money from your mom to invest
I
into a
absolutely
business
do. I invested
instead of
in
doing
multiple,
OnlyFans?
I invested in multiple Airbnb properties, and I also do OnlyFans because I believe in sexual liberation. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
Sexual
make this shit
liberation. Okay.
You can't make this shit up.
What benefits? Give me 3 benefits that you get from being sexually liberated.
I wear what I want, and I don't care about the judgments that come from other people.
That's a benefit.
Yeah, that's a benefit.
Okay, give me 2 more.
Confidence.
Give me 2 more.
Another benefit I get from being sexually liberated is that I make the money without having to worry about the stipulations of what comes with it. Like, that's 2. And then 3, like, being sexually liberated gave me my job. So with that job, I've been able to invest in multiple properties along with whatever my mom has given me.
Okay, those are all great benefits, by the way.
Yeah,
Shout out to you.
You just said
Thanks.
without stipulations, but people judge you, so that's a
I'm
stipulation.
not worried about those stipulations.
Yes,
though.
you
Those
are.
don't exist in my world.
Yes, you are.
I'm
You're
really
you're
not.
worried.
I'm
Everybody,
really not.
even the strongest people worry.
Like,
I
you
think I'm
understand
mentally
once you get to
strong.
a certain level, a businessmen aren't gonna fuck with you because your body's online.
Well, I don't plan on fucking with any future businessman because, like I've said, I've been in a relationship for 5 years.
When
So
you
I'm
guys
not-
go
I'm not
out,
worried
right?
about
When
that.
you guys go out, and your man, like, you ever been on a double date and then just casually, like, your
we
fucking
don't.
profession comes up, just in general, like,
Mhm.
what would your boyfriend introduce you as? Like, hey, like, this is my girl, and by the way, like, her profession is an actress,
mattress actress,
mattress
There
actress,
we
whatever
go.
you said. Like,
yeah,
is that something that you're proud of? You think it's something that
Yeah.
he's proud of?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, no. Like I was saying, I was talking about businessmen in the sense of you doing work with someone, like you doing business, a business relationship.
Okay.
People aren't gonna fuck with you because you do that. So
Okay,
that's
so-
harming you. That's a stipulation.
What would be something like when you say that it's harming me? Like, what business relationship are you talking about? Give me just one example.
A real
of
estate
where-
deal, a multi-family like apartment deal.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so. I wouldn't deal with you because you haven't.
Are you in real estate?
Yes, Josh is in real estate. Most of the guys in here are probably,
But not just that, but even like people won't trust you. Like I saw like a TikTok where like teachers were getting fired for doing OnlyFans.
But
You know
that's a
what I mean?
teacher. That's because they're working with people that are underage. If you're a teacher, you shouldn't be doing.
What I'm
only-
saying is your profession is gonna stop you from certain things moving forward. You know what I mean?
But you choose that, like you know what
yeah,
you're
like
doing.
you know where
I don't
it
know.
comes with it.
Okay.
Like it's
I'm just so glad that you guys
Okay,
are
so-
sexually liberated and happy.
Yeah,
That shit makes
thank
me
you
happy.
so much. It's like
Power to the
y'all see
sex.
the fucking problem with it, but just won't admit the
no,
problem.
it's not that I see the problem in certain circumstances, like certain examples, like being a teacher and doing OnlyFans is wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
you shouldn't
What
do
about
that.
being a police officer and doing OnlyFans?
I don't see how that would be a problem.
You don't think that's wrong?
No, could you explain to me how that would be a problem?
I'm just asking a question.
No, if you think it's a problem, I was just asking.
What
you to
about being a
explain.
judge? What if a judge did OnlyFans like on the weekends only?
Still don't see the problem. They're not working with kids.
You don't see
like-
the problem. You don't like they're supposed to be like high on morals. You know what I mean? Ethics and stuff like that. Like you don't think
Morality is subjective, also. I
it's
think.
subjective. Okay. How many realities are there?
There's one reality, but there's multiple societies.
So
within that one reality.
if I go to court, right, and my judge, the judge I'm going in front of, is doing OnlyFans and getting fucked on the weekends, like, you don't think that would affect like the argument there? Like, my lawyer could actually be like, "Yo, like, who are you to fucking judge on morals since you're basically getting fucked for $500 on the weekends?" Like, you don't think that would affect anything at all?
I don't think it should, because why does it
But
matter?
I'm not
who she-
saying that if you think it should. I'm asking.
No,
you
I don't
'cause
think it would make a difference.
It would make a
That
difference.
type of language doesn't even go in the courtroom. So honestly,
Hold on,
I
no,
don't
no, no,
think-
no,
lie.
no,
That's
bro.
a
When you
lie.
when you do anything, even a police officer, and nowadays anybody can be a fucking cop. They do background checks on you.
Yeah.
Like deep background checks, because you're working with people and potentially like you could end someone's life or your life could be ended. So they're gonna go off of all that shit. I would even say maybe even when you go in the military, they probably do background checks.
Yeah,
like
you
that.
can't have OnlyFans and be in the military. They'll kick you out.
Disagree, because I was supposed to go into the military and I had OnlyFans, and that did
Yeah.
not stop.
And they
them
told
from
you it was
enlisting
okay?
me.
They'll find it.
Yeah, they did
They'll
not.
find it.
That, I told them. So
They
didn't
told
have
you
to
it was
find
okay? I think that's
They
cap.
Okay,
it's
so-
definitely
so
not
you know
cap.
what-
I was going into the National Guard.
Okay, so you know
literally,
what
like-
the recruiters do? They get paid off of, like, you know, they
Yeah,
have
I had a
quotas.
recruiter.
Yeah, so they're just gonna get you in because they get paid.
Yeah, but like,
So they
they're-
don't give a fuck.
I
Once
think
you get
long term
in-
that shit wouldn't have
Once you
flown.
get in, you get kicked right back out. I've seen it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you guys arguing your fucking points. I just don't understand how you guys do that shit. All right, let's get to some of these chats, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, David Jones says systematic racism is a propaganda slogan by the Democratic Party to trick low information voters into voting away their God-given rights.
Yeah, man.
And-
Shout out to
and
the
David
Democrats.
Jones is a black gay guy.
Yeah, he's a
Facts.
black bro. That's crazy. Shout out to him, man.
And it's funny because Biden said, if you don't vote me, then you're not black.
That's crazy.
Mm.
Just fucking brainwashing at this point, man. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's see. Sorry, this shit froze. Navarro, shout out to Navarro. He said no victim mentality shit. Eric, do you think black men are perceived as the same as white men in America? And do you think perception plays a role in life?
No, man, definitely not. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and fucking fight like the obvious. You know what I mean? Like, I come from Baltimore, Maryland, bro. Like, I know the difference between color. You know what I mean? Like, I know what happens over there. But yeah, I definitely think it comes down to mentality. You know, I went to jail. You know, I broke into a dude's house and put a gun in his mouth. I did all that shit. I made mistakes, and then I also found my way out of that shit. You know what I mean? So what happens is, yes, your environment does influence you heavy, especially when you're a homeless kid like me that had no family. You know, especially when you never met your dad, especially when your mom was too busy running around with men rather than taking care of you as kids. So you do end up, but I still think that you can make the right decisions if you want to. So hopefully that answers your question, Navarro. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Yanni said we all have a sad story. You either use it as motivation or an excuse. Grow
Yeah,
up.
100%, man. Imagine if I had used my story to, you know, just fucking murder somebody or something like that. Like, nobody would give a fuck, bro. They don't care about your story. They only care about what you do with that shit.
Yep.
So
and it's funny that y'all say white privilege. I believe in
there's
majority
actually black
privilege.
there's actually black privilege, if we're being honest. There's actually such thing as a black privilege. Like you guys actually like there's companies incentivized to like hire black people.
Yeah, scholarships are rewarded to black
You looking
people
at me like you
first.
didn't know that though.
No, I'm looking at you because I'm just listening to you.
You're looking at
I'm
me
just-
like maybe you don't like what I'm saying, but it's true though. Because
Is
here's the
that-
thing, like whenever people mention facts about like black people, it's like, yeah, but like we deserve that. No.
But I haven't said anything though.
No,
so I
I'm saying,
haven't
but
said
just
that.
the way you're looking at me, right? Like
That's
there's
just my face.
like there's no companies incentivized to, well, maybe there is actually at this point, but maybe even Latinos. You know what I mean? Like, okay, cool, I get it. Like we, you know,
Hey,
we're
definitely.
we
The
don't
landscaper jobs.
have the same privileges, but like, bro, you can make it out of anything if we're
Yeah.
being
Yeah,
honest.
I'm not denoting the fact that you can't make it out of anything. I definitely agree that your circumstances shouldn't limit you in life.
Yeah.
Like you should definitely be able to like push forward, and like he says, you wake up every day at 6 a.m. hustle, you go get it, whatever. Like I feel like everybody has the same 24 hours. And
Let me
should
ask you one
definitely do
question,
that,
okay?
but-
And I want you to answer this honestly.
Yeah.
Why do you think that most men would pick a Latina over a black woman?
Because of, let me see how I can word this.
Don't think too hard.
Okay. I think they do it because societal norms look at women as masculine, like he says, or angry, or whatever they're looking at them as, whatever stereotypical, like whatever they think about them. Do I think it's right? No. Do I agree with them? No.
Okay.
Like,
Would you so would you say that Latina women are more submissive though?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know?
No, because I'm not dating Latina women to know.
Yeah, but you probably know a lot of Latino women, and
No, I don't.
no,
No.
you don't. So you only know black people.
I didn't say I only know black people, but I typically only hang around black people. So
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. So would you say that since you only hang around typically mostly black people, would you say that most black women are very masculine?
No, all of the black women I hang around are very feminine, very submissive.
Really?
Yeah.
Where are these girls at?
Yeah, 'cause
for
please find him one.
For one, Atlanta, and then for two, Vegas.
Atlanta.
Yeah. Maybe you're not
Atlanta.
looking in the right places. I don't know.
He's
I
from
lived-
Atlanta.
I lived in Atlanta for 2-3 years, and I know a lot
Those
of
are the
black
like
women that are
worst of the fucking worst.
Maybe it's the ones you're picking. I don't know.
Okay.
That's just like all of them.
All right, cool. Let's get some of these chats, bro. Go ahead. Shout out to the chat, man. The chat is fucking lit today.
Black Wolf said, small correction for Eric, only 25% of black men have been incarcerated. I think he was talking about the prison population.
Yeah, I was talking about the prison population, considering the fact that they're minorities, bro.
But he said, but over 55% of black men have no kids. Either way, it's the mother's fault.
Yeah, I would agree with that, Black Wolf. And there's statistics out there that show that single parent fathers actually do a really good job of keeping kids out of jail. So shout out to you, Black Wolf. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Kish said, I have a brown face and was born in a third world country. I didn't have it any harder than any of my white counterparts in becoming a doctor. Probably easier.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Kish, man. Kish is actually a doctor, and yeah, I mean, people have it harder than black people. I'm not gonna lie to you, but for some reason, you guys are, the ones that get the most slack. And even Black Lives Matter, like that's a bunch of bullshit. Like, go ahead and do your research on that. Shout out to
Black Lives Matter, the organization, or Black Lives Matter, the slogan, like police.
Shout out to
brutality?
Candace Owens. Candace Owens does a really good job of explaining why that shit is such bullshit.
It's really both of them, honestly. Why the fuck is all lives matter? Again, that's the self-victimization of you saying Black Lives Matter.
So you don't think that police brutality against black people is a big thing?
Do me a favor, speaking to the mic, because the chat wants to hear you too. Yeah.
So you don't think that police brutality against black people is a big thing? Like you don't think Black Lives Matter should be a thing?
It's a big thing with white people too.
Yeah, but
yes, I understand black
but-
people, it happens in a higher percentage. So I agree.
Yeah.
But also,
And also for mostly like no reason.
Your name is
like,
Bay?
Bela or
Bela?
Bay,
All right.
whichever one.
Did you know that while like Freddie Gray and what was the other dude's name? The dude from Michigan or Detroit, what was his name? George Floyd or whatever.
Oh,
Did you know that during that time span, more white people were killed by police than black people?
Okay,
but
but
all
the-
you saw on the news was black people getting killed.
Black unarmed people.
There was a lot
They
of
were
white unarmed people getting killed too.
Yeah, but the point is that police
And there was
typically-
equally Latino men getting killed as well too.
Yeah, and
By
it's
police
wrong- it's-
officers?
But
Yeah,
my point,
no, by
but-
fucking
but
shoppers
my
at
point
Whole Foods.
is that like police brutality is wrong, period. It doesn't matter who's it's against. Black
Okay.
people, white people, Latino people. It's wrong, period.
It is.
Like police should not be pulling out guns on people that are
We
unarmed.
all agree.
Yeah, we
like,
agree
they
with that.
shouldn't
But
be
why
doing
is it the
that.
black people
But
that are self-victimizing?
because they're typically unarmed, either unarmed, have mental health issues, or police are just angry, like they're not properly trained.
But I just said
Like,
that more white people were getting killed around that time than black people were. That's a fact.
But we've always talked about white people this entire
Yeah,
time.
like-
We've always talked
No,
about
no.
white
What I'm
people.
saying is, it's just ironic that they feed you this shit every 24 hours.
Because we're trying to make
But,
it
like,
like
there's
more,
there's a reason why they're
come more
feeding
to
you this. Is what I'm
attention.
saying.
We've always talked about
the
white
thing
people
is
getting
y'all
killed,
are
white people
talking
getting
about-
shot, white people
I've
having
never
this,
seen a
people on
white Lives
commercials.
Matter movement.
and
I've
the
never seen
reason
that
why
shit.
there's no White Lives Matter movement is because white people aren't doing it. Like
Bro.
they just don't.
But what
maybe
I'm
they don't
saying is,
care
there's
enough to
more
do it.
white people being
But
killed than blacks, and there's no white Lives Matter
like,
movement.
Because, like I said, they're not choosing to
Bro.
do it. Black people are standing together and going against police
Bro,
brutality.
Latino
and there's-
people were
Bro.
dying equally as much as black people, and I swear to you, the only place I saw that shit was like Telemundo.
So
That is the only fucking place, and I'm talking about they were getting gunned down equally as bad. You can look this up.
my point is that I'm not denying that that's happening. My point is,
My
that
my
it's
point
not being
is-
presented because they're not.
But there's a
stepping
reason
up and-
why there's a reason why they're pushing that narrative out, that agenda out, because it's always around fucking voting season, right? It's always around like something significant, right?
Exactly.
They're always doing this shit. Like this isn't by accident,
COVID.
man. This is like, it's always by, like, they plan this shit. And that's why I told you, read the book, The War Against Black Men. I'm a Latino dude telling you this shit. Like, I've read that book. Most black men haven't even read that shit. You
And
know
we're
what I mean?
y'all are talking about white privilege, but white privilege isn't a really thing. It's a majority privilege.
White privilege is definitely
It's a majority privilege. If
Well, I
you go
guess
to if you go to fucking Africa, what is white privilege?
But
No,
we're not
it's
talking about Africa right now. We're
it's
talking about
majority
America.
No, we're talking in general, and y'all talking about white privilege again. I think it's majority privilege. White people are just the majority. Why would fucking the majority try to degrade themselves to the minority? Does that make logical sense?
Okay,
Go ahead. Well, I'm just saying, like, and we can move on to the next topic. What I'm saying is, just do your research, right? Candace Owens, big fan of hers. She does a really good job. She literally went to the founders of Black Lives Matter and she asked them, like, yo, what are you guys doing with all these mansions? You know what they're
Well,
doing?
we know the organization is full of shit. Like,
Right.
we know that because they're like laundering money and all that stuff.
Right.
I'm aware of
Right.
that. That's why I said.
And
the
this is
organization
also a very
wrong,
delicate
but-
subject for me, because Freddie Gray passed away in Baltimore, and I was living in Baltimore when that shit happened. When I tell you that
The
shit
riots
was
were crazy.
Yo, when I'm telling you that shit, like,
They
me and
burned
him
down my
lived in
Walgreens.
Baltimore. When I'm telling you, yo, I always laugh when people are like, "Oh, Miami's the hood." No, fuck that, bro. Go to Baltimore, Maryland. That shit was a fucking war zone.
But
I'm
for you
there.
to
I'm
have-
talking about people were like turning cop cars over in front of cops, like shooting people, like it was no joke. So it's a very sensitive topic because that's back home. But what I'm saying is, more white people, and we can end it here, is we're dying around that time than black people. But there's a reason why they're pushing that shit. That's all I'm saying. I don't actually disagree with you. Okay, I promise. Let's get to some of these super chats, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, Black Wolf Inc. He said a person that supports bedroom liberation is just someone fighting to be a community toilet. To the dude next to chest tatted 304, hold on, dear man.
All right. All right. Shout out to Black Wolf, man. Any other ones? Go ahead.
Yeah, Repo said keyword you were going, talking about you going to the army.
Okay, cool. Shout out to Repo.
The National Guard.
You do also understand that the National Guard and the Army are very different, right?
Oh no, I completely understand, but they didn't say army. We said military.
Okay.
So I was just speaking of one of the branches, and the reason that I wasn't going, because I said I were going, I decided not to, because I decided I didn't want to fight for a country that doesn't give a shit about me.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Shout out to you, and shout out to my boy Josh, man. Josh is in the fucking building, man. Shout out to Josh. Josh, man, what do you think about these convos, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, I think there's a bigger game being played on all of us by people at the top that you'll never know the names of, you'll never see the faces of, you never heard of ever in your life, and you never will. And that's really what the fuck is going on. And are people divided or are people powerless? And it only works when you don't know you're being divided. So we talk in black and white. In reality, I'm not the same color as this paper. In reality, nobody here is the same color as this laptop. We're not black or white. We're talking in colors instead of ethnic backgrounds and heritage. And that's where they got us trapped. And that's where they have, low IQ people stuck in low IQ ways and slaving away to ultimately work for the man forever. And that's just kind of where we're at in today's society. And unfortunately, a lot of people can't see that, and that's just how it is. And people at the top don't want you together. They don't want you united as a people, because that's where you get powerful, and this is what it is.
100%. Yeah. I've always said, man, if African American people and Latino people sit up together, man, what? That shit would be fucking crazy.
If people can't be controlled, then there is no economy. There's no money to be had. There's no power to be had. It's not a money game at the top. It's a power game.
Yeah.
It's a power play. They want power over you. They want you to do exactly as you're supposed to do. It's not about money. They print the shit.
Yep.
It's about power. It is about power. It is about running the world, and that's what it's about. And they keep us divided. They keep conquering everybody. So
yeah, I agree 100%, man. It's not about money. They print that shit out, and if they need more, they can print more out, right?
Yeah, we've seen that.
All right, cool. Let's get some of these other chats, bro. Go ahead.
Repo, he said, "You were gonna serve and protect our country. Now I can see your butthole for $4.99."
That's crazy. Is that the actual price? Is it $4.99?
The monthly price is $20, but I have a subscription like sale running for Valentine's Day.
So it's $4.99. All right, shout out to Repo. My man Repo just subscribed to you. Shout out to him.
Thank you.
All right, any other ones? Go ahead.
Yanni said, "You've been with your man 5 years, but you look single on social media. Why?"
Oh, that's actually a really good question.
I feel like my relationship doesn't have to be blasted in order to be like accepted by
But your
people.
pussy
I don't
does.
have to. Oh yeah, I definitely get paid to do that. So
You're not getting paid by your man, but that's like the love of your life, right? You've been with him 5 years. Why isn't he being like promoted? Why aren't you like happy and prideful that like, yo, this is my man. I've been with him 5 years. I love him. I want to marry him. Like, but you're just showing like your body parts
I think
everywhere.
that's just for like social acceptance. Like I don't have to like literally, like I said, sexual liberation is something that I'm happy to do, something that I really enjoy doing. But like
But
me
promoting your
wanting
man's not.
It's not something that I want to do. Like it's something that our
Are
relationship
you happy?
doesn't
Are you
need.
happy with your man?
Oh,
Are you
yeah,
happy
I
of your
am.
man?
Yeah.
You're like proud to call him your man?
Yeah, yeah.
Then show him off to the world a little bit. Every once
I
in a
mean,
while. At
I
least
have
one
sh-
picture.
I have
you
showed
know
him
what I mean?
off. He's just not
Put
posted
one
on my
pic, just one
page,
picture. That's
like-
it. Just
Yeah.
one. Like
Yeah,
just
like, he
one
doesn't have a
compared to the
page
50 of your
post,
pussy.
like,
Like
he's
just one.
definitely- Oh, there's 800 actually.
Okay,
Like,
well,
yeah.
800 to 0. Like my man's losing. I'm sorry, bro.
Why does social media matter? Like
it
your
definitely
girlfriend has to.
doesn't.
Why do you have one then?
But your girlfriend has
Why
to
do you have one?
because it's part of my job too. You know what
Okay.
I mean? But like your girlfriend has to post you in order to get validation.
No. It's just
No,
like
it's
if you've been with a dude
definitely
5 years, you
self-validation.
would think you would want somebody
she
to know
doesn't
about
need
it.
to
Maybe be
post
like,
you.
yo,
She
my
doesn't
But
God,
the
look
thing,
at
the
that.
thing is that he doesn't have a page post, but he's definitely been posted. I mean, his dick is all over my OnlyFans, and so is his face, and so is he has like a little highlight. So I mean,
But like,
know.
okay, but to the IG, the front facing thing.
but
like, that
Instagram is one of my
everybody sees.
lowest. Like Instagram is one of my lowest profiles. Like if you go on my Twitter and search up like boyfriend or his name or whatever, like it literally there's over 100, 200, 300 tweets about it. Like
Okay.
so,
Your boyfriend does OnlyFans with you, right?
yeah, he does.
You know what I find weird about people like relationships that do OnlyFans is that they eventually start opening themselves up to like other things,
What do you mean?
like open relationships, stuff like that.
Oh yeah, we definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
have seen it happen.
I'm saying
though.
typically like it starts out very innocently, and then over time it's like there's always that one sub that sends you $5,000, and you're like, hey babe, like this is an easy $5,000.
Because some people don't have morals. Like they literally are just money hungry. They're just like, I'm gonna fucking chomp at anything. I'm gonna have 3 dicks in me at the same time. Like,
Yeah,
they
but
don't
wouldn't you say
care.
that you're money hungry? Like you're taking the easy way out. OnlyFans, whether you guys like to believe it or not, is the easy way out.
I definitely agree that it is an easy way to make money. Is it in like it's an easy way to make money? Is it an easy platform to run? No, I'm sure he knows that because he runs an agency. It's not an easy platform to run. But at the same time, like she said, even though I think morality is subjective, like I've gotten people that offered me like that much or more, and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Morality
Because
is
it just-
subjective to you, right?
Yeah, it is.
If I go steal $5,000 from someone, is it subjective?
I think that's an ethics question because what we're using the $5,000 for.
Doesn't matter. Like I just stole someone's $5,000. I didn't work for that. Like someone worked really hard for that $5,000.
Well,
Do you think stealing's okay in any way, shape, or form?
I think it depends on what you need to steal for. Like if you need to steal to survive because people do it, then I'm nobody to judge because they can't get funding from our government or whatever the case, or it's a little bit more difficult.
There's homeless
Like,
people
let's say,
eating
for
every day that
instance-
never had to steal a thing.
Yeah, that's true. But we also have a really bad homeless epidemic in Miami, New York, Atlanta.
So stealing's
there's-
okay in
Yeah,
certain instances for you.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm.
Like if I need to steal toiletry
So the
items
moral
if I'm
compass
homeless.
is janky.
Again,
Yeah, it is.
ethics. Like if I need to steal toiletry items or I don't know, food or whatever to eat and survive, then I mean, I don't understand what the issue
If you're in
is
Miami, you would
that.
never have to.
Yeah, but that's my life. That's
The
not
average
everybody
salary, like
else's
look it
life,
up, like
though.
look up the average salary on more of like the average homeless person in America. Because they have a salary. If they're out there
But-
begging, like they're not
Yeah.
not
Are
going
they
to
all- are
believe
they-
that.
I'm asking because I
Like,
don't
yeah,
know,
I don't get
but
it.
are they able to like do they oversee those funds? Is basically what I'm asking, because
It's in their
homeless
pocket.
people-
Like, what? They're not going to the
because
bank.
some homeless people, I don't know the statistics to say majority or not, but some homeless people are not able to oversee their funds. Like they have people that are in charge of their finances because mental health issues or whatever the case. Like,
Get that?
so that's
Okay.
what I'm asking you.
Yeah, but I would say most homeless people actually make a shit ton of money, especially here in Miami. I know a girl that literally carries fucking $50 in her cup holder, just so when she sees homeless people, she can give it to her. That's just kind of crazy. All right, cool. Let's get some of these chats, bro. Go ahead. Shout out to the
Let's
chat, man. We
see.
see you guys.
David Jones said BLM is a Marxist and pro China.
All right, moving on.
Black Wolf said BLM is the Alphabet Community Organization.
All right.
Dr. Kish, yeah, Sway, what's your business goals for this year?
Ooh, my business goals?
Yeah.
I want to hit 1 million this year, bro. I want to hit 7 figures this year. That's my goal. But started off a little slower than expected, but I'm gonna hit it though. I'm gonna hit it.
Nice. Okay. Shout out to you. All right. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Let's see. Oh, and Yanni says, you wear the pants in your relationship 100%. Your man is a beta.
Yeah, I was getting that feel too, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Can I ask why?
Why was I getting that feel?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. First of all, you do OnlyFans, right? Then number two, you won't post them.
Won't post them on Instagram.
That's huge. Like Instagram is your resume to
think so?
to everyone else. Yeah, absolutely. Instagram's the number one dating site. That's
It's
your
not a dating site. It's a social media platform.
It's the number one dating site.
So what does your man make a year? If a rough
Equal to me.
Okay, so you don't need to do OnlyFans then.
No, but I choose to.
Okay, that's the problem. And you said earlier that you would give it up for the right man. You've been with him for 5 years and you haven't
He hasn't
thought
asked.
about
He
giving
hasn't
it.
asked me to give it up, so I don't see
Okay.
why.
So
why I
just out of
should.
respect, you wouldn't give it up because he hasn't asked you yet.
It's not
It's
even
like-
about a respect thing. Like, I mean, if he doesn't have a problem with it, then I'm not disrespecting anything.
Okay.
I mean, bro, to be honest, like I don't have a problem with girls doing OnlyFans. Like I see it. Like if I was a girl, I'd be on there. I'll keep it in the stack. Like I see it as a stepping stool. Like if you have brains and you gonna do what you gotta do, all right, I'm gonna make a quick million. And that million, I'm gonna put it in real estate. I'm gonna put it in this. I'm gonna put it in that, and then boom, I'm set for life. Do it for 5 years, and I'm good forever.
Sway,
bro has a vested interest though.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm in the
Sway,
niche, so I
but
have.
Sway, let me ask you a question.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though.
Out of 5 girls, how many of those girls are actually hitting 1 million on OnlyFans?
Not much, but it's because it's also has to do with your work ethic. Like if I'm gonna do OnlyFans, I'm gonna do it all out, bro.
Yeah.
Like not saying I'm gonna be doing crazy shit, but like I'm gonna be consistent, bro. I know girls making $600K a month that don't show pussy on there.
Yeah, but those are the very you
Not
know what
even
type of
all-
girls we're talking about.
Yeah, no,
Well,
no,
you're
no.
talking about the girls we were talking about before the show. Those girls can do that.
Yeah, but bro, all OF
You
is,
think she's making that much money a month?
if she's a good creator and she got consistency, bro, like all it takes, bro. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing.
Bro,
I run
nah.
an agency. Look, hear me out. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not trying to be rude.
There's such thing as pretty privilege, bro.
Not even. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm not trying to be rude. There's people in my agency, not trying to be rude. But
Yeah.
I have like 4s or 5s in my agency that are just good creators that they do everything, but they're like 4s or 5s and they're making like 20K a week because they're just good creators, bro. They just posting, they just doing what they gotta do. Like OF is a system. I run my models on the system. And as long as they follow it and they do what they're supposed to do, they're gonna make money.
But wouldn't you say that those girls still have to work harder than the pretty girls?
Yeah.
'Cause like,
yeah, they do.
yeah.
100%.
And even then, but like it's like, bro, it's all about retaining. Like I know the system. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can get those quick subs,
Mhm.
but it's all about retaining, bro. And most
Yeah.
women cannot retain, bro.
They don't got to. That's what they got the agency for. You
Well,
feel me?
yeah, I mean, hey, look, I know.
So OnlyFans is okay. Would you date a girl or take a girl seriously?
I'm not gonna lie. Like
That's like doing everything.
because
on
think about
OnlyFans.
it. Think about it. That's doing everything. If she's doing everything,
Doing
as in
everything.
like hitting,
Doing everything.
fucking and
Yeah,
shit,
doing
she gonna
everything.
be fucking me. Like she's not.
But
if
would
she-
you wife that? Like, would you have kids with that? Like, marry her, put a ring on her finger?
No one else is fucking her but me. So yeah.
Yeah.
If it's like that, yeah, you can see her online. Okay, but are you hitting it? No,
No.
I am.
Yeah, and I'll say
That's
this though,
interesting.
but most women that make
I like this guy.
big money,
Of course
right?
you do.
But
He owns an
come on.
agency that like runs everything. He's not gonna sit here and badmouth
But-
OnlyFans.
give it
guys.
100.
Like,
Yeah,
That's
and
understand that
I
part.
get
Like,
it, I
this is a
get it.
business.
But most women that are making that type of money, the top creators, they're not just fucking one guy, bro. They're,
Yeah,
they're
that's true.
fucking multiple guys.
Yeah.
They're fucking multiple. I used to talk to a girl that did
I wouldn't
OnlyFans.
wife that. That's different. That's
Yeah.
different. That's different.
So, but those are the high earners. They're high earners
Yeah.
for a reason. They're the girls that are making that $1 a fucking month. You know what I mean? Like I know one in Tampa, and
Yeah.
yeah, I know one in Tampa, so I know how that goes. But yeah, shout out to you for keeping it real, man. And no bullshit. Of course you'd like that guy. I mean, you know, you should probably talk to him after the show. He'll hook you up.
40%.
Yeah, 40%. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get some of these super chats, my guy.
Yeah, Basil said she doesn't respect her man. He doesn't like her having male friends, but she doesn't care. She still has them. Her man is beta.
Okay.
He only gets posted for content.
I would say
I never
this.
said that he doesn't like me having male friends. I said that he has his.
You did say that. You said he
I didn't
felt
say he doesn't-
uncomfortable,
I didn't say you feel uncomfortable. I said that he has his suspicions, which was proved.
which means he feels
on-
uncomfortable.
Okay. But now that we've determined that the friends are here to fuck me because they're weird.
Yeah.
They're not here anymore. Like he's getting cut off. So like.
So he I don't think he was here when you made that call.
Okay.
But essentially what happened is Malik.
Yeah.
She hit Malik up and she was basically like, yeah, man, I broke up with my man. Like, you know, you want to come over? And Malik was like, what?
What's up?
He was like, finally, my chance, my time to shine.
He's like, you want me to beat it up? And you know, basically Malik is waiting. So he'll probably hit you up after the show.
He won't get a hit back, but you know.
Yeah. Okay. But here, let me ask you a question though. And you never suspected anything from Malik before this phone call?
Well, no, because after he slid into my DMs and tried to talk to me, and I made it very clear that I wouldn't be talking to him and we'd just be friends, he like completely stopped everything. Like he didn't flirt with me. He didn't make any like uncomfortable or weird remarks or anything like that. Like he doesn't comment on my posts, like on my pictures, nothing like that.
You don't think your Instagram gave him that want to just fuck you?
No, it's because we have a mutual friend. So I think that like me having the mutual friend, when me and like my boyfriend were off for a long time, I kind of like dated his friend, and I think he got like the idea. Not my boyfriend's friend. I didn't date my boyfriend's friend. I dated Malik's friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I dated Malik's friend, and Malik got like, I guess he got the idea that like, oh, I can talk to her now that she's not dating my
He
friend.
thinks you're homie hopping.
Yeah, but I never homie hopped because I never ever fucked anybody else or talked to anybody else or dated anybody else like that are friends.
Okay. All right, cool. Shout out to you. Thanks for being honest. All right. Any other chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Ethan said if only your Twitter was able to be popped up.
Wow. Okay. You have a private Twitter?
I don't have a private Twitter, but my Twitter is inappropriate.
Oh, gotcha.
Macarena would say PG-13.
Gotcha. Yeah, Macarena's Twitter was PG-13 until we pulled it up.
Yeah, it's definitely.
That shit.
It is the fact that it
It's
could be
terrible.
pulled up. It means that it's PG-13.
Nah, that's cap. I've seen some crazy shit on Twitter, bro. I've seen some
you seen,
crazy
Eric?
shit on
What you
Twitter.
seen, Eric? What you seen?
Nah, I've seen some shit, bro. People are that's like Pornhub over there,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
It's really like it's
On Twitter for sure. I mean, like, I don't understand how people just like be posting like themselves getting fucked like left and right on Twitter because I'm like,
With the
holy
snippets.
shit. I'm like, damn. But
Yeah.
I guess you
Could've
make money
sold
from
that.
Twitter too at some point.
Is that what your Twitter's like?
Oh yeah, my Twitter's definitely like promoting my OnlyFans like to the TV.
So yes or no?
I love that.
Yes or
Yeah.
no? Are you getting fucked on Twitter? Yes or no?
Yeah, by my boyfriend. Yeah.
Wow.
With the 5-second clips, right?
Yeah, like
5
keep
seconds.
it short, keep it cute.
All right. Shout out to you. Keep it short, keep it cute.
Run.
All right. Any other chats, man? Go ahead.
Yeah, David Jones said, guys, would you marry a nerdy girl?
Would you marry a nerdy girl?
Bro, I want like a nerdy business woman.
Uh-huh.
That's what
But
I
with a
want.
nice body.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
Gotta be bad, 100%. But I need like, if I marry a girl, she's gonna be smart as fuck, probably smarter than me.
Yeah.
Like I need a girl that can manage my money type shit. Like I'm gonna
Okay.
make the money, you manage it, baby.
Damn.
You feel me?
Okay. Cool. Interesting. What about you?
Yeah, intelligence is attractive in all forms. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down with that as well. I just have a problem with her being smarter than me. I don't know how I feel about that. But yeah, what about you, Anwar?
I definitely would.
You definitely would?
Yeah.
Okay, shout out to him. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead. Shout out to the chat, man.
Yanni said, so you knew from the jump you wanted to smash.
Your
ass tonight.
no, so you did. Yeah, you lied earlier. You lied earlier.
No. I told you that he had slid in my DMs and tried to talk to me, and I put him in the friend zone. Like,
Yeah, but when I
said
asked
that.
you, initially, I said, "Do you think your friends would want to smash you?" You were like, "No."
Because he has, after like I
But
put him in
that's
the friend zone. I
very
definitely didn't
contradicting,
think.
though. Like initially, you said that you knew he slid into your DMs, and then you said no, he wouldn't want to smash me.
Yeah, because I thought because I put him in the friend zone, I made it very clear we would never do anything.
Yeah.
That he wouldn't want to fuck me. I'm very very blunt.
Gotcha.
What'd you say? I said just because you told him no doesn't mean he still doesn't want to fuck. Yeah, but like that's why I was living in like a naive world, like I said, like where I was like, oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, in
Like,
chat, just so you guys know what she said. Basically, someone said that just because you told him no doesn't mean he doesn't want to fuck, which I agree. Actually, when you tell a guy no, he wants to fuck even more.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
That boy said for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, my man. Yo, Malik. Yo, can you I'm gonna get Malik's
screaming.
info, bro, because Malik seems pretty cool. Shout out to him. All right, any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Dr. Kitch said priests need to do more exorcisms. Demons everywhere.
Yeah, I would say this, ladies, with all due offense. The fact that you guys think being sexually liberated is like okay, it means that you guys are so far gone, man. That's not like, would you want your daughter to be sexually liberated?
If my daughter, are you asking me or
I'm
both of
asking
us?
you.
Me?
I'm
If
asking both
my-
of y'all, but
Yes,
If my
if she's
daughter-
of age and she's
I was about
like
to
it's
say,
all consensual,
Yeah.
then for sure.
so as long as
My-
she's 18, you're cool with her being sexually liberated? Yes or no?
Yes,
18
It's-
sexually
but
liberated.
not to have an
I think-
OnlyFans.
What is
I-
sexually liberated?
Like we were
Define
just
that.
talking about this. Like
I
I don't
think
want to. I don't want to sound like
Can
I'm
we define
contradicting
that?
myself.
That's
like,
very
so-
contradicting,
so-
though.
No,
Sexually-
she's
We
gonna
haven't
be
defined that.
21 and like be able to be. She could be sexually liberated, but not on the internet until she's literally about 21.
Sexually liberated basically means being okay with your body being seen, being okay with being open, with being sexual or whatever.
So that's
with yourself.
essentially like OnlyFans
That's-
then. So you're not okay with OnlyFans, but you're okay with sexual liberation, which is
Sexual
the same thing
liberation
that she
doesn't
just
mean
Speaking to
you
the
have
mic.
to be on OnlyFans.
That's like very okay. So
I'm not saying
it's gonna
sexual
be-
liberation means you have to be on OnlyFans.
gonna be in
It
every
means just
guy's
sexual
DMs then.
liberation of like literally like
If
her,
she ch- if-
her being comfortable with her partner and like being sexually liberated, like being able to be a freaking open with her partner. Like it doesn't mean that she has to do it with
Okay, that's like
multiple men.
So when
every
I-
woman ever with their partner, though.
So when I say sexual liberation, I'm not just speaking on like someone with their partner. Like, you know, if
So there's two
somebody
different
chooses
definitions
to do
in her mind, it's a different
yeah,
definition.
and in my world, like if somebody chooses to be sexually liberated, they can do what they want with who they want, not have to worry about being judged, even though of course they're going to be judged and that's going to happen. Now, do I live my life like being open like that with everybody? No, because I've been in a relationship for 5 years. But if I choose to do what I want with my body, I don't see an issue with it because it's my body.
So you guys are both fine with it as long as she's of age and she's 18, correct?
I think that as long as she's at least 19, because that's when I started.
So at least 19.
19 is when
Okay,
I
what about you?
started.
At least
Sexually-
19, correct? Yeah, yes or no?
sexually
Yes or
liberated
no?
with
Yes or no?
boundaries.
19, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So what's the
I
big
don't-
difference between that, all that you guys just said, and a 30-year-old dating a 19-year-old? I want to go back to that. Like, why is that such a bad thing? But yeah,
my
her.
19-year-old is not dating a 30-year-old. That's a damn.
I hope your
bad.
19-year-old daughter actually does date a
I-
31. He's gonna fuck the shit out your daughter.
I
What
gave
about
my,
you?
I gave my answer earlier. Like basically earlier, I just said that I feel like somebody, when it comes to dating or making decisions, when it comes to romance, their like I said earlier, their frontal cortex isn't developed until 25 or 26, one or the other. So I feel like when you're dating someone that's that much older, you should at least be like 25 and able to understand what's happening. Because like somebody said earlier, they learned a lot from their guy who was way older than them. Good for them.
Yeah.
Love that for them.
So
But at the
technically,
same
you're not
time-
fully developed either yet.
No, I'm not. So I may be 25 and look back and be like, why the hell did I start an OnlyFans at 19? But
I
I,
think
don't
that's
know
gonna
because I'm
happen.
not 25 yet. So
I'd put my money on that.
Which is
happening.
what I said earlier. I said when you grow older, you'll probably look back and regret that.
well, I don't think that I will regret it because I don't regret the decisions that I make, but I do look at the life lessons that come with it
Time will
and
tell.
appreciate the
So
lessons.
like 10 years from now, have you back on and
Yeah,
you
no
know,
bullshit.
See the
Well,
damage
hopefully
that's been
10
done.
years from now, I'm not in Miami doing podcasts. but
Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's get some of these chats, bro.
Shout
Go ahead.
out to you. Let's see. Basil, 99-cent super sticker.
All right. Shout out to you. All right. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Basil, he said these girls be having betas. Keisha happy as fuck right now.
Yeah, no bullshit. Yeah, Keisha's the one that.
I'm like odd man out right now.
Yeah, it's weird too. It's like Keisha comes in and it's always like really slutty girls on the opposite end of her, like really sexually liberated. You know, why are you guys looking at me like that? This is the
I'm not
stigma that
looking-
comes. This is the stigma that comes with what you do,
Would
right?
you consider yourself
wait, what?
sluts?
Oh, I am. Like,
would
I
you?
mean, I post
No.
my pussy on
No?
Twitter. Like, I mean,
Okay.
that's
Why
kind of
not?
what it is.
I think a slut is like some. Well, I guess like no slut shaming too. Ugh,
Oh,
it's
man.
like,
Why
what-
not slut
Oh.
shame? Whoa.
It's
She's not a
like-
slut, but she's
But
a
like,
slut, but
listen,
she's
I'm
not a
not.
slut.
I'm not out here fucking everybody and their mothers. Like, I'm sorry, but like at the same time, if you want to do that with girls and you're single and you're not committed to somebody and you're not cheating on somebody and it's morally right, go fucking fuck whoever.
How
you
can
want,
it be
I guess.
morally right?
Because what's wrong with sex? What makes sex morally wrong?
You think
It's
women?
not sex is the problem. It's like showing everyone, telling everyone, doing everything out in the open. That's the problem.
Like,
Promiscuous
being
women since the
promiscuous.
dawn of
But like
time
you said
have been
earlier-
considered sluts and considered low value by all men. Period. Like I can get. I don't know why your man's with you for 5 years. I don't know what it is. Like you got him wrapped
got
around your
good
finger,
pussy
but okay, maybe.
and a
But
good
like,
mindset,
but in reality,
so.
like what you're gonna realize eventually is like that ain't really the man you're gonna want in the end. And I don't know your man, but I can just kind of. I would put my money on that, and I'll put my money on you regretting it later. And I think that just in due time, time will always tell, time will always show, and I think at the end of the day, you guys are going to regret the decisions you're making now because you got caught up in the rat race of, oh, I can just make quick money fast and boom, 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 and show my pussy and get fucked and ba. And then come down the line, like when you're 30 and alone, it's gonna fucking suck.
But,
and then it's too late for y'all. And then your tits are saggy and you're fucked up.
Well, one, there's plastic surgery for that, so I'll fix that.
Nobody,
I have the money
but
for that.
no,
But two,
I just went on
like
this the other
Sway
day.
said,
Like, real men don't like fake women.
But
Real
like
men don't
Sway
like
said,
fake bitches. Like it's just we don't want a fucking Barbie doll. We want a wife.
That's cute, but like Sway said,
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Like Sway said, like if you're only fucking that one person and you're only like doing things with that one person and it's being seen, like what's the issue? Only because, and I only say what's the issue.
He runs the
because
agency. He ain't gonna talk bad on it.
Course,
like, come on.
of course he
Think with
runs
your
the.
head.
So you think that he's faking his answers?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he ain't gonna talk bad on his own business. Like, come on now.
But are you? This sounds like you're implying that he's faking his answers.
I'm not implying anything. I'm saying what I'm saying. If you hear me clearly, you're gonna hear me clearly. If you don't, you don't.
Okay, but anyways, like I was saying, like Sway said, if you're only with that one person,
Don't do that.
Wait,
Don't
do what?
don't do that though.
Don't do what?
Because he's not disrespecting you.
I didn't know. I didn't say
that
he was
anyways thing. Like you don't have to.
When I
don't
say
do that.
when I say anyways, it's just me like moving past. Like okay, I heard
Yeah.
you.
You
Like,
can
it's
move.
not
You can
me.
move on without saying.
We
it
can
like
tell
that.
her man's a bit.
Okay, well, my bad. Let me not say anyways. Heard you. I disagree, but like Sway was saying, like I agree. If you're only doing things with that one person and it's just like that one person, and of course it's being seen. Whatever,
And I get that 100%.
Then I think it's
like I said, I
fine.
knew a girl that did that. My thing is this, right? Cool, you're happy now. You've been with your man for 5 years.
Mhm.
Hypothetically speaking, if you and your man break up, your next man is gonna have a shit ton of stuff to worry about, right?
I think that it'll definitely kill his ego and make him feel a little way that I have like a bunch of videos online of me fucking one person all like on Twitter. I think he'll definitely feel some type of way. I'm not denying that. Definitely will.
So in a sense, like you're putting all your eggs in one basket because you need this to work out with this guy. Otherwise, like
Well, I don't need it to work out, but it would be good if it did.
okay. All right, cool. Shout out to you. Thanks for being honest. All right, any super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Basil said, tell her to get up and give a 360. I forgot.
All right. Let's move on. Let's do another one. Go ahead.
Ethan said 5 years, bro's down bad.
Yeah. You know what? To touch on what Ethan's saying is, I'm gonna be honest, 100%. I think you pay for your bills.
I don't.
I think you do.
Okay.
Because like, why else would a guy be okay with it unless like you guys are really just stacking up to buy like a whole bunch of real estate or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like you guys have a master plan, but typically guys that allow the girls to do that is because they're lazy, or they got their bills paid.
Does he have like
I
you
do
guys have
see
a
it,
joint
but,
OnlyFans or is it your OnlyFans?
It's my he has one also that's like our couples page, but I run the one that I have and he's on that page.
And what's the money
Yeah.
difference?
On the
Like how much does your couples page make compared to your own? Is it a lot more or a lot less?
It's about like a little less, but it's not that much of a difference. Like let's say for instance I make 35,000 one month, the couples page would probably make 20,000.
You're making 31,000 a month.
I make around 35,000 on average.
Does he take a percentage of your page?
Does he take a percentage away
Of your page?
of my page? No, but I don't see why he would.
All right, damn.
And so he does stuff outside of it too?
He does like he runs the joint couples page.
There's no way you guys are making
But
that
I'm
much
trying
money.
to say that you're the breadwinner.
Yeah, I would say that. I would say you're the breadwinner.
I
Yeah,
think
but
so
I'll say
because of
this.
the platform, like it's like
But I
people,
would
like pretty.
What,
go ahead.
okay, I'm sorry. What else does he do on the side?
He does real estate, but he's also in school.
Okay.
So.
Because if you're making that much money, you guys aren't casually just posting once a day.
No.
That type of money requires a shit ton of attention.
It's a lot of work ethic. Like it's not like I said earlier. Like it's an easy way to make.
I'm talking
money,
about every
but it's not an easy
day
job.
type shit like that. That's a shit ton of money.
You have to be consistent. Also, I have a big following on Twitter.
Yeah.
So a lot of my followers or subs and stuff come from the Twitter page.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Do you think your man's cheating on you?
No.
No, never.
No.
Not
Well,
once?
I don't know, but like I would hope not. But for what I think, no.
Okay. Thanks for being honest. Any chats, bro? Go ahead. Damn, it's 59 of
Yeah.
you guys in here. Shout out to you guys, man.
Basil said, Oh, your man getting paid. No wonder he's still there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, it sucks because I know you probably feel like we're zeroing in on you, but like you got to be honest. You know what I mean? Like your man's definitely benefiting from this relationship.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that he's not benefiting whatsoever, but like I don't think he's with me because he's getting paid. Like he's not a sugar baby, you know.
Okay. All right, let's move on, bro.
We got regular ones or videos?
Cool. Nah, let's get to the video, bro. We'll get to the video because we never usually get the video. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the panel. Thanks for being honest, ladies. And chat, we'll get to you guys in a second, man. Give I want some time here. Oh, this is a good one right here. Go ahead, play it.
Last video.
What would you say?
I said women don't like dudes who got their own, who don't need them. They rather deal with men who are not that intellectually aggressive, who gonna let them say what they want and do what they want. They rather deal with a man like, not saying you like that, but most women out here don't want to deal with a man who gonna say, baby, nah, don't wear that. Nah, baby, don't talk like that. They don't really want to deal with that. They rather deal with a dude who let them say and do whatever they want to do. And they think if a man be a man, he's toxic.
So my question was, do you fuck with a real woman?
Let me answer that question.
And the reason why I asked is
listening.
because if you fuck with a real woman, she's going to agree with you. Hey, maybe I shouldn't step outside wearing this, nasty ass shit.
Let me answer that. This is the problem. The real woman is standing too close to the hose, so we don't know the difference until we start talking to y'all. No, listen. I met a lot of women. It don't mean, I don't care if they from the hood. I don't care if they got two parents. Their interests are the same. It's like right now, right? If you see 10 lions coming down the street, are you going to try to figure out which lion going to bite your ass or not? You're going to be like them 10 lions. So unfortunately, the real woman agree with too much shit that these hoes is on. So we don't know the fucking difference.
All right, ladies. There was a lot in that video, and I don't know why that dude so aggressively pulled up like that. That's just so super weird. That's a big no-no. Let's start off with you. What do you think about that video?
You see what I have on. You know what I'm gonna say. Like I definitely don't think it
I
matters.
I actually didn't see what you have it on. What do you?
Oh,
do
I
me
have
first.
one.
360. Yeah.
360.
I don't want to read this.
Well, can you just send? Let me see.
It's all over Twitter, anyways.
I just have on a mini skirt, like a crop top.
Damn, I didn't even notice that shit. Honestly, I don't be looking at that type of stuff.
Okay, cool. But
holy shit, though.
So basically, I don't think it matters.
Not seriously though, but like you don't think that like as your man, you think as your man I'd let you walk out the house like that?
Well, the way you speak, I don't think so. But also,
fuck no.
Yeah, but also,
bro, you're sitting down and I can see your cheeks.
Yeah, but like also, I like the way I dress. I don't see anything wrong with it, and I don't think my partner sees anything wrong with it. And the reason why I say that is because like I dress for myself. I don't dress for other people. I don't care about other people's opinions. Like I said earlier, judge or not, whatever. Like I don't care for it. So when I dress, I'm like, oh, okay, what's gonna look cute? What's
Yeah.
So
I see now why somebody wanted you
also,
to stand up and do a 360.
And I also think that like when guys want you to dress a certain way, it's a part of that branches into insecurities.
There you
like
go.
They don't want certain people to like see certain things.
Okay.
And I feel like that's something that they need to work on themselves.
So,
oh, really?
So you wear the cross because it looks cool?
I'm omninist, so I believe in all theories and all different religions.
So,
like,
is there a religion or a theory that tells you like that's okay, like doing what you're doing?
Yeah.
Which one?
Ifa. Like there's
I've never heard of that.
Ifa is an African religion. Basically, like they don't have laws where it's like, oh, don't dress like this, don't fuck before marriage or whatever.
But you believe
like,
in all the other religions as well. So like, where's the balance on that then?
Well, the balance
that's one.
I've
never heard of that. I don't think anybody has heard of that religion.
Omnis is basically like you believe in everything. You don't think that any religion is wrong.
I understand what it is.
Yeah. So I mean, with the ones that I believe in, I don't see anything wrong with the way I dress. Like,
the one you believe in.
The ones.
Okay. All right. I hate to admit it, but Bezo was right. I think your man is a beta. I think you step over him, to be honest. And it shows. A woman is a reflection of her man. You walking out the house looking like that is very reflective of your man and how you look at your man. All right. What about you? What do you think about that? I think she's right. Body positivity.
Like with my ex, for example, no, he would tell me if some things were like a little bit too much to go out in. For sure, he would let me know.
Do you think he was wrong for doing that?
No, I would change if anything. I'd be like, okay, but like keep my outfit cute. Like don't tell me like if I'm wearing this fucking crop top and like short shorts, and you could tell me, all right, switch to this like longer skirt, but like you can keep the crop top because it looks cute. Like the outfit's still fire. Like don't fuck with my fit, but you can tell me your opinion slightly.
Okay. Would you change if your man told you to though?
If he asked me to because he wasn't okay with my outfit, I would change if it made him feel uncomfortable. But I've never been in a situation where anybody I've dealt with has been like, "Hey, change. I don't think you should wear that outside."
Yeah. But your man's also not the type to put his foot down. Like if you wanted to go hang out with Malik, you'd go hang out with Malik, and Malik is waiting.
Okay.
Literally.
Are we talking about before or after that phone call?
I'm saying in general, like I wouldn't, there's certain like it would
Like
be it would be really hard for me to be okay with my girl just going to hang out with random dudes, or I know you said they know each other, but like just in general.
No, Malik and my boyfriend don't know each other. Malik and another guy know each other, but I don't hang out
Your
with
boyfriend doesn't have a vested interest on the people that you call friends?
Oh, he does. That's why I said that he has his suspicions and stuff. But what I was saying is that, like, let's say like this, I don't hang out with my guy friends like alone. Let's say, for instance, we're going, like, he's like, oh yeah, come over to my house, let's hang out. I'm not doing that. Like, usually my other guy friends, they have a girlfriend, so usually we go out, it's all of us, or me and my homegirls and my guy friends.
Okay.
Like,
all right, what about you, Keisha? What do you think about that video?
Well, when you're in a relationship, you have to draw the line somewhere. Get what I'm saying? Like, be you, be original, dress however you want. But it's certain things, certain outfits, that I feel that they're a little bit too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She's confident in what she wears. She's confident in what she wears. I'm confident in what I wear. If I want to wear booty shorts, showing my ass or whatever, maybe I'll wear it one day. Maybe my boyfriend will be like, no, I don't want you wearing that. And I don't have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm with my man. My man he wants to look out for me.
Okay.
He's always going to try to protect me. He's very territorial. He doesn't want no nigga looking at me, thinking, oh, this little bitch fine and shit.
So that's a very politically correct answer, but you don't think there's anything wrong with her outfit? You've seen it.
I saw her.
I didn't see it before.
I saw when
the
she
show.
turned around and I was like, oh shit, fuck.
Damn.
I was like, damn.
Okay. You don't think there's anything wrong with that outfit?
I do not agree. It's nice, but I do not agree.
Yeah.
To go out. You know what I'm saying? But again, she's confident in what she wears.
And here's the thing: it always comes across wrong hearing it from him. But can you tell her why some negatives to dressing like that in public?
I mean, you're showing it.
I show it online. So
she shows it online too. It's not like she's just showing it in the street. She's showing more online.
That's
too.
cool,
So
but
she's
would you say that
comfortable
some
with
men are very aggressive? Don't you ever feel like maybe you're putting yourself in a situation where a guy could possibly maybe even try something with you just because of the way you're dressed?
I think if a guy's gonna try to do anything with me aggressively, he's gonna do that because he had that in his mind. It doesn't matter what I have on. Like, if a guy is like that, he's just like that.
So you don't think the way you're dressed influences anything at all?
I'm not gonna sit and say I live in a world where like what I have on would not prevent me, like would, if I had something on different, it would obviously probably prevent some things from happening.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, if a guy's gonna do something, he's gonna do that because he's just gonna do that because that's just how he thinks.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I'm not gonna lie, like my girl's not leaving the crib like that. To keep it 100, to keep it 100, like nothing against you type shit, but I mean, my shorty's not gonna leave the crib like that.
But she could be online naked with you.
Oh,
her?
for sure.
All right.
For sure. Give me pay. I'm taking, but hey, if that happens though, I'm taking a percentage. You feel me? Because I'm gonna be running it for you. I'm gonna do the thing for you. Feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a percentage. But in person, nah.
Okay.
She's not leaving the house like that.
Josh, what do you think about what she said that if a guy's gonna do it, he's just gonna do it? The fact that she's dressed like that doesn't actually like influence anything at all.
No, it definitely does. Like it puts you out there. If you're walking around wearing a burqa, you know what I mean, you're not gonna get the look, so therefore you're not gonna get the attention. If you're walking around wearing that, you're gonna get the look, you're gonna get the attention, and then you're gonna get the approach, and so on and so forth. So yeah, it's like that's why in the Muslim culture they have burqas. It's like they don't want you showing your body. They want you to be sacred. They want you to be a treasure. And only your man touches you and sees you. So that's traditional thinking. But yeah, wearing stuff like that, it's just like you're asking for it. You're egging on. You know what you're doing. You're not stupid, and you get with men that are stupid enough to believe that, oh no, it's just because I like it, baby, blah 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 blah. And then like that's why a man like me would never be with a woman like you. So it's just like I'm not that dumb. I'm just not that dumb, and I know what the fuck's going on. So you guys get with these low IQ motherfuckers that just like, oh, work hard, whatever. They'll buy you some stuff, and then I'm gonna keep my OnlyFans because you never asked me to take it down. It's like it's the same game across the board, and it's just like I don't know. I would never fall for it.
Yeah. So saying that what you're wearing doesn't influence it is like me going to the hood with a Rolex or a nice car or just showing money, just flashing it. And then be like, oh well, why did I get robbed? Oh, well, I guess he was just gonna rob me regardless. Like it doesn't usually happen like that.
No, I was saying earlier that of course, like I said, I don't know if you heard me, but I was saying that if I had on something longer, like it probably wouldn't happen. But like again, like I said, if a guy's gonna do that, he's gonna do that because he thinks like that, you know? Like I don't know if you're speaking aggressively in like essay terms or not, or if you're just speaking
But just in general, like when you put yourself
Mhm.
in certain situations, like how many people have got shot that weren't supposed to get shot because they were at the wrong place at the wrong time? That's all I'm saying. Like when women dress like that, the chances of something happening to you, especially if you're out here alone, they go up. You know, you can go to the fucking garage by yourself, and a lot of shit happens there sometimes. You know, like you never know. So, yeah, you're right. I mean, some guys are just gonna do that shit, but your chances of being attacked go way up if you put yourself in that situation.
I have a question for y'all. Do you know your fathers?
Yeah, I do.
You know your father, and do you know your father?
Yeah.
So do you think they're proud of you? I mean, I remember last time you said
Yeah,
your
we
parents
already
are proud of
talked
you.
about
Do you think your father's proud of you?
Both of my parents are very proud of me. So
Shout out to you.
Yeah,
like
that-
it's not just my job. Like I mean,
But that
proud of
also
me in
speaks
other.
about why you are the way you are.
Right.
Because as a father, I would never be proud of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just wouldn't. Why? I don't understand why that's like.
It's the truth.
I don't understand why that like. Why is that so offensive? Like as a father, no, not to you. I'm saying like just in general. I know this is gonna look. People are gonna be like, oh, why'd you say that? That's so mean. But it's just like in general. Why would I want my daughter selling her pussy for $4.99 or $10.99 or whatever it is? Like it's just like, yo, I had you and I worked my ass off for you. I raised you. I fucking protected you. I did anything. I would have died for you. And here you are, just selling your pussy for $10 a month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it goes back to the father because the father should have the mother in check to a certain degree. So even if the father's not there, if he's working all the time, the mother's raising the daughter the right way, you know, if you will, or the traditional way, we could say, which I believe is the right way. And you know, but it goes back on the father because it's like, yeah, if I ever had a daughter, like she ain't not gonna be doing none of that shit, and that's a promise to God and myself and everything I love and care about.
Yeah. 100%. And you said that your parents were actually well off, if I'm not mistaken, right?
They are.
Yeah. I mean, so I just don't really see the need for you to be doing it.
Because like I said, I'm sexually liberated. I just want to. Like I don't need to. Like there's some sex workers that are survivors and they have to go out and make that money and do what they have to do. And you know, I empathize with them. And maybe they're looking at me like, well, why are you doing it if you don't have to? And again, it's because I want to. Like I have the free time. I make the money. I'm using it to invest, pay for school. So yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Shout out to you. Let's get to some of these chats, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, Basil said super chat 200 guys, and I'll do an OnlyFans scene.
Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
He said, "I'm lying. I'll get Macarena to F David instead."
Okay. Yeah, Macarena. Yeah, we're not actually gonna talk about that. Let's move on. Any other ones?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Basil said, "You're making yourself more of a target, victim mind."
100% agree. Yeah. Hopefully, some of the stuff that we said today and covered, you'll look back on it and be like, damn, you know. Go. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, Ethan said, "If you and your boyfriend weren't making money through OnlyFans, do you think you'd still be dating?"
Good question, actually.
Yeah, we started dating when I was really young. So like we have the connection, we have the partnership.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
How old were you? I'm sorry. When you started dating him?
I was
5 years ago?
16.
Okay. And how old was he?
He was also 16, just turned 17.
16. Okay.
You guys have never split, never had a time where like you took away from each other or a break or anything.
Yeah, no,
like
I was
that?
saying earlier, I don't think you were here when you
No,
were
no,
yeah, like we took a little break. Like we probably took like a 6-month break, give or take.
A little break. That's not small, but okay.
Oh, well.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Any other chats, bro? Go ahead.
Louisa said, "My dad would probably disown me if I did OnlyFans. Definitely."
Yeah, 100%, man.
That's a good father.
And then Dr. Kish said, "Yes, Louisa, Rebo Daddy would disown you."
Yeah, listen, man. You know, I hate that I have to say this, but it's like, unfortunately, where we are today in society, OnlyFans is actually like praised. You know what I mean? Like, and it's unfortunate because, god damn it, man, it's like, I just thought I would not want, under any circumstances, want my daughter fucking doing OnlyFans, even if she was like desperate and dead broke. Like, there's so many things you can do out here for money, you know. But I get it. Like, if you want to do it and you can get a quick money from, back from it, do it. That's fine. But yeah, for men like me and him, typically, like, understand that men like me and him are gonna look down on you guys for that shit. You know what I mean?
It's like there's always been mistresses and concubines for the king, but you're never gonna sit on that throne where the queen sits, and it's just that simple.
David?
David
He's
is
one of our best
yes, one of our
supporters.
supporters. We've been trying to find him a girl, a nice girl.
He's a black gay guy.
Yeah, he's a black gay guy. Shout out to him.
So you think that him being black and gay is wrong? So you're
No,
trying to
no.
find him a girl for that reason?
Yes, actually.
We-
Yeah, 100%.
Well, we want him to try it first.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
not
think
gonna be a
I don't,
good cut on
I
the
don't
internet.
I don't think there's anything wrong with him being black. You know.
He just said yes,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, I mean, I say it every show. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Twitter. Fuck
It's about,
TikTok.
it's about him being gay and like us trying to like.
Yeah,
get
we're
him
just
to,
trying
like,
to
try a girl out.
My thing is this: how
It's not
can
about him
you,
being
if
black,
you've never
so
tried out
take
the
that as
dishes
your
at a
fucking-
restaurant, how
So
can
you
you
guys
tell?
think gay people are wrong?
No, we're
No,
just
we
seeing.
They can be whatever they
we want
want.
him to try
Yeah.
a girl. He's never been with a girl.
But it's wrong for you to just like try and pressure somebody that doesn't
not
like
pressuring
girls
him.
to like.
It's wrong for you to have an OnlyFans. It's like, okay, that's what you. Like,
It's not wrong in my book. It's consensual, but it's not consensual to him for you to pressure him to fuck.
What are you talking about? He's on here. He loves
Wanna
everybody.
fuck
on
him.
here.
He's on
It's
here.
not- how about you ask him? Like, yeah,
He talks all the time.
He doesn't care about your opinion.
David, do you want to fuck a girl?
Yo, quick thing, bro. If you super chat 25, bro, David, we'll do a quick call in, man. So you could talk to her yourself. Because she's over here trying to, push the
Man,
narrative.
I'll do the 25, bro.
Yeah,
Like, just get him on the phone.
She'll
Just
push the
call in,
narrative.
bro.
She'll
I'll
push
pay
the
for it.
narrative like we
I'll pay
fucking
for it.
like we're trying to fucking like bully him into doing
I'll
this
pay
shit.
for it.
Like,
Come on, David.
come
Call
on,
in,
bro.
Let David call in.
Was it pressuring him to send $25?
No, I'm
no
doing
one's
it. I'm paying-
pressuring
I'm
him to
paying
do
him.
that. What are you talking about? You pressuring people to
I
subscribe
want
to
you
your
to be able to
cheap ass
talk to him.
OnlyFans.
Pressuring people. People are doing it consensually. People want
Oh,
the girl next
consensually.
door.
Okay. So if David calls
I'm not
on
holding
here,
a gun to their
if
head. I have
David
people in
calls on
fucking
here on his
Canada
own
that
will,
subscribe to my OnlyFans. Can I touch them? No.
So how am I doing that to David?
What do you mean? You said that you're trying to fucking.
Like, what did you just say? Speaking to the mic. You said you're not holding people what?
What?
You said you're not holding a gun to people's head to subscribe to your OnlyFans,
Yeah.
correct? So is that what I'm doing to David?
No, but you're pressuring him to date this girl.
But what? Why are
We
you
were just
so
talking
extreme
about it.
though?
You said I'm trying to get David to fuck a girl.
I
But
am.
You're like, yeah, it's wrong for him to not have tried out a girl. Like what?
I didn't say it's wrong. I just said I'd like him to fuck a
You
girl.
agreed when I said.
I
Oh,
think
so it's wrong
fucking a
for
girl
him
is
to
the
be
best
gay
thing
and
you do in the
black, and you said,
fucking
yeah,
universe.
Actually.
I think fucking a girl is the best thing you can do in the universe, and I think David's missing out. So as a friend, I'd like them to try it. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, cool. What are you doing real quick, bro? Okay, all right. So he's turning on the voice call for David, man. David, if you want to go call in, bro,
Just
go ahead
call
and
the
call
same
in.
number, David.
Yeah, and I find it weird. Like you always want to argue for like the weird ass points. Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
What do you mean?
What's wrong with you? Like, if David wants to be gay, let him be gay. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Like,
like,
okay,
why
cool.
does
Like,
that
I'm
matter?
cool with that. I've never told David that I didn't like him being gay. I don't give a fuck what he is. All I'm saying is, hey, like he's a cool supporter. He's been with us from day one. And I'm like, bro, have you ever thought of being with a girl? He's like, yeah, girls are actually disgusting, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, well, you've never tried one. So how do you know? It's that
Girls are
simple.
disgusting to him, so like, why even push it on him? Like he should. let it
OnlyFans
go.
girls are disgusting to me, but yeah, it is what it is. So, all right, if he wants to call in, go ahead and call in.
Yeah, and we had one more.
Go ahead.
Black Wolf said, "Do you, are you worth more with OnlyFans or with a husband that wants to provide for you?"
I'm sorry. Wait, are you worth more with an OnlyFans or with a husband? In my opinion, with a husband, man, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's for the ladies.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think about that question? Start off with you, Keisha. Go ahead.
With a husband.
With a husband. All right. What about you? What do you think?
With my husband.
With your husband? Quick question. 5 years. He's never proposed?
We are kids. Like
I know, but like you guys aren't kids now.
yeah, we aren't kids, but I also don't want to be married right now. So
Gotcha.
like I said, frontal cortex not developed until 25. I want to make the right decisions.
Okay.
So
But you can make the wrong decisions for other stuff, though.
you think you're talking about my OnlyFans is a wrong decision?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a wrong decision right
Okay.
now.
I guess that's all that matters. Whatever you think. All right. What about you? Which one?
Depends on how much the man's providing.
Oh, it depends on how much he's providing.
Because if I'm making more money on OnlyFans, then obviously like the fuck, like I want now. But if you're a big baller and you're taking care of my ass,
Yeah.
buy OnlyFans. Like I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. I'll take care of you. Let's go.
Shout out to you. Black Wolf Inc. The dudes next to Eric are low value all day.
The dude's next to Eric. Oh wow. All right. Let me ask you a question. Why do women want to be boss babes so bad? Like it feels like you.
Boss babe, what do you
Yeah,
mean
like
when you say that?
independent and like I make my own money. Like why? It goes back to what we were talking about initially about like the whole like black women thing and all that. Like why not find a guy that can just provide for you?
Well, the reason why I personally don't want a guy to just provide 100% is because, let's say, for instance, hypothetically, like a guy's providing for me 100%. I'm not doing anything. I don't have to work. I'm a housewife. All I do is take care of the kids, cook,
Sounds
clean,
like a
whatever.
good deal.
It does, but let's say for instance he finds somebody else, and then now I'm out on my ass and I don't have anything to my name. Now what am I gonna do?
But that's the extreme scenario,
It is an
though.
extreme scenario, but you have to look at all scenarios when you think about things.
But
like
why
that.
look at the extreme one though? Like it's always
You
the
can look
extreme.
at the extreme good one.
You can look at the extreme goods, but
There's
I
really
like
good
to-
ones out there.
There is, but I think I live in an extreme reality where I think about like,
Really?
I don't want to think about not think about, sorry. I don't want to be put in a position where if a guy puts me out, I literally have nothing to
So it's
do.
not reality that's broken, but your mindset.
Why is that a broken mindset?
You just said like, oh,
Because
I
it's
live in
extreme?
the extremes of the negatives. Yeah, you don't look at the positives.
Well, I didn't say I live in the extremes of negatives. I said I live in the extremes, like period.
Okay, so why
Like,
can't you believe it can be extremely well?
I'm sure it can be extremely well. I don't disagree that it can't be well. I mean, not needing to do anything but play with my cats and dogs all day and cook and clean sounds like a wonderful life.
But
Like,
you're not
I
ready to
just
get
don't
married to your
wanna-
boyfriend of 5 years.
No, not right
But
now.
you will make an OnlyFans and put your body out there forever.
I absolutely will.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
Sounds like extreme.
Shout out to you. All right. Any other super chats, bro? Go ahead.
Yanni has one. She said, "I love to go home and play Call of Duty, so let's get to these videos." Get
All right,
Basil
shout out
back
to
on
her.
the panel.
All right. Any other ones, bro? Go ahead.
No, that's it.
All right. Do me a favor. We're gonna close off here, ladies. We're
Yeah,
just
what-
gonna get
come
your
on,
thoughts
David,
on the show
you
real
gonna
quick,
call
okay? If he calls in. So let's go get your thoughts on the show, and then do me a favor. We'll ask one question for the guys on the panel. Okay. So let's get your thoughts on the show, and then a question for the panel. Speak into the mic, please.
I love this show. I love you guys because you had said that you wanted me back. And I know that this personality gives, even though these two motherfucking haters over here, I still give. Okay. And these are my besties right here. Either way.
Who's your besties?
You guys are my besties.
We're your
I
besties.
mean,
Shit.
All right.
Also, did you guys choose this whole lavender combo today?
No, it
Nah,
wasn't even
swear to
planned.
God, no.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah.
And wait, I have another question. Can you button that shirt?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start an OnlyFans.
All right, cool.
Even the playing field.
Question for the panel, man, right here. One question for us. Any question?
I already asked a question. I was asking.
Oh, that was a question. The button up.
No, I was asking about this lavender combo.
Oh no,
I've
no,
been
no, no,
looking
no.
at
We
it
didn't
all
plan. No, we
day.
didn't plan that. Trust me, I promise you. We didn't. Yeah, that'd be really fucking gay as fuck. That shit. All right. What about you? How'd you feel about the show? And then question for the guys.
I really enjoyed myself on the show. I mean, I know it made it maybe have seemed like I was offended or maybe felt disrespected. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I always like getting different opinions and looking at different outlooks on life. It's always interesting and intriguing to me. And I did enjoy my time. So
Okay.
yeah.
Shout out to you being
Yeah.
cool.
And then my question, I want to ask, how much percentage do you take from your models on OnlyFans? And does it depend on like how much they make or like?
For sure, it depends on their potential, how much they make, how much their current situation, if they already got, if they're a good creator, if they're not, like if how much resources I have to put into her. That all depends, but anywhere from 30 to 50, and then in some cases, like foreign girls take up to 70.
Damn.
God damn. Okay.
And that's after the 20% or before the 20%?
No, so after the 20. So like that's whatever. I take that percentage of.
All right.
Gross.
Do me a favor. Go ahead and answer that. That's your best friend calling right now.
David.
Oh, David.
What's going on, David?
Hey.
Hey, David.
Yeah, I was calling multiple times and it kept going to voicemail.
Yeah, I don't know, but it's fixed now.
David, are you trying to fuck a girl or do you find them disgusting?
Oh, honey, no.
Exactly.
No, that wasn't him. That wasn't him.
honey,
That was
no.
me. That was me. Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
It's him.
Okay, so
That's actually him. He's such a
I-
big supporter. I made him a soundbite. Go ahead, bro.
Okay, so I'm just gonna get to the point. Yes, I am gay, but I am not offended by Eric offering to give me a woman to have sex with. I am rational enough to take that as a compliment, so I really do not need to be defended or have ladies lecturing Eric about blah, 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 and other talking points like that. I am a big boy and I can handle it.
I know that's right.
David, talk your shit.
Okay, love that.
Slay.
Oh my god.
All right, cool. Thanks for calling in, man. Yeah, Macarena is definitely down to go on a date with you, by the way. So just come through. You want to go on a date with him?
Ugh.
You know, I support the LGBTQ, but I'm on the S.
Yeah, I don't think a date's gonna work out. Tattoos or I don't like women and tattoos don't really go together well. And your tattoos are a bit too masculine.
What? I have like straight women on my body.
Oh my gosh.
Can I see the chest tattoo, bro? Like, what is that?
It's roses.
It's roses?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
roses. It's very womanly. You
But
know,
you got some gothic stuff on your arm, though. What's that?
it's all women. It's all women
Okay.
because
What's that
I'm
doll?
part Japanese and I'm Peruvian, and this is all Japanese art from a Spaniard artist actually.
What's the doll?
And it was a woman that.
What's the doll for?
What do you mean? What's the doll for? Oh! This is Coraline. This does not have to do with Japan.
Okay.
Have you ever watched Coraline?
No, I've never watched that shit.
It's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to Coraline. Okay, cool. Anything you want to ask the ladies before you get off, bro? One
Okay.
question. Go ahead.
Okay, ladies, I'm gonna make this quick. Ladies, if you had to pick one of the guys on the panel to marry, who would you pick? Just the name, no explanation.
I like that last part because they always, well, but it's because, yeah, okay. Let's start off with you. If you had to pick one guy on the panel to marry.
None of y'all.
Okay, yeah, but if you had to, if you had to.
No, I'd rather die.
If you had to.
I'd rather die.
You got a man. That's a good
Yeah.
woman.
I'd rather die.
All right. So she's dead. What about you? You got a man too? Yeah, David, ask him another one because they're all gonna say no. Any other question, bro? Go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna say
Let's
Sway,
see.
we'll make some money. Let's go.
The girls.
That's very masculine too,
the
though.
girls on OnlyFans. The girls on OnlyFans. Would you let the guest guy be your OnlyFans manager?
Ooh, good question. I think Sway likes that question.
David plugging in.
Good shit, David. Good shit, David.
There's only 2 girls on here that have
Okay, I can
OnlyFans. Why are you
start.
guys both looking at each other?
I've had my fair
Okay.
share of OnlyFans management experiences, and honestly, I'd better off by myself. Sometimes, but I'm not gonna.
Well,
shit
it sounds like
on,
you were managed by a beta.
I'm not
No,
gonna.
talk your shit, David. Talk your shit.
I'm not gonna.
Talk your shit, David.
I'm not gonna talk shit on all OnlyFans managers though, because I've met people that are literally so amazing, and the way that they respect these women and want to help empower these women and really get them up there is fucking amazing to me. But I personally just wouldn't go under management anymore.
So it's because you want
But you only
managed by
have
Coastal Look
600
Agency.
likes on your OnlyFans page.
What did you say?
You only have 600 likes. The last time you were on the podcast, you said you only had like 600 likes, or
And
someone
I
said
was talking
so.
about how OnlyFans isn't like Instagram. You know what I mean? There's more people fucking buying from you too at the end of the day than fucking liking your pics. Like these men aren't trying to like your pics; they're trying to jack off to them.
I'm not gonna
But
lie.
there
though.
are, if you have like a high ass fucking subscriber count too, you're gonna get lots of likes, or like constant rotation of men. Like you're gonna get lots of likes. Like you can have 100 new subscribers every month, and because you're in this constant rotation too, you're getting more and more and more likes.
So how much do you make a month?
I'm not going to talk about that because I've had people use that against me. So
Because you probably don't make that much.
no, like friendships and stuff. Like people are very envious. You should never talk about how much.
No,
money
but you
make
probably
and
don't
stuff.
make that much. Like
I
I wouldn't subscribe to you if you were free, to be honest.
Hey, he
Okay,
called
so-
me beautiful
but
last
can you at
podcast.
least-
I don't even want to hear it.
Can
I
you at
called you
least can you at least give like a general idea? Like, is it 3 figures, 4 figures, 5 figures?
It's definitely
what?
not 6 figures. It's
Oh no,
definitely
it's
not.
definitely not 6 figures. I'm at 5 figures for sure from OnlyFans. Like it definitely
Yeah.
helps out. Like it's gonna help me out with my fucking bills. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Like it.
What about
pays
you?
my
Would you
rent.
would you let Sway manage you? Yes or no?
I personally don't like managers. I think that, they help other people. And I definitely think that's a good thing that they help, like she said, build up women and
Yeah.
empower them and whatever. But OnlyFans already takes 20%. So giving somebody an extra 30% or more.
Yeah, but here's the
would
thing, like,
basically-
and I get it, and I really don't care. I have like no skin in the game. You know what I mean? But like, typically, what I know is like good managers, they'll take your shit and
to the next level. for
way up.
sure.
Like so, like that percentage doesn't even fucking matter at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess you have a boyfriend, so maybe that'd be a conflict of interest.
No, I
there.
don't think managers. No, managers aren't like. I mean, from what I know, managers aren't sleeping with their OnlyFans models. But I also.
No, I didn't
wouldn't-
mean it like that. What I mean
what
is
do you
like
mean?
most men probably would be like, nah, like we're good on our own type shit. You know what I mean? But then again, I don't know. Like I said, no,
Yeah.
No offense to you, but like, goddamn, I do feel like your man is a beta dude. It just I can tell. Like, look at what you're wearing. You know what I mean? It says a lot. Yeah, go ahead.
I wasn't done with my answer.
Okay, go ahead, answer.
But yeah. So aside from the percentages and the fact that you do take a lot, I just feel like that workload, if you know what you're doing, you'd be better off taking the money that you're giving to a manager, like the percentage wise, and going to buy promo, pay for a coaching class, and like just learn the game as it is.
Yeah, but the type of women that he's managing, like the exposure that you can get with those women, you're not gonna get it even if you pay for that shit. And like people paying for those type of exposures, like they're not cheap. Like the top level girls, they're not charging you a fucking $100.
They're charging at least like 600 and up.
Yeah.
Like they're charging a lot of money.
And that's for like some quick shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a 24-hour
Yeah,
pin or like
yeah.
a 48-hour pin.
That's crazy. Okay, cool. Thanks for calling in, man. That's some good questions right there. All right, quick question.
Thanks.
Yeah, take care,
All right,
brother.
David.
What about you? Thoughts on the show, and then a question for the panel.
Well, I've been here multiple times already, so I'm kind of like a regular.
Yeah, shout out to you, man.
Bro, I always feel like odd man out.
Here's the thing: it's
shorties that be
because
on the panel,
you know what it
man.
is because you're in a happy relationship. You're a very attractive woman. You have a good man by your side. You're not out here doing sexually liberated stuff.
Not out there.
Well, she's doing it in the bedroom where it counts. Okay, cool. So, question for the guys on the panel.
Bro, my brain is fried. I don't have any questions.
Right.
Y'all.
Okay, cool. I swear, thoughts on the show, and then a question that you want to ask.
Ask who?
The ladies,
Anybody?
The ladies, go ahead.
The ladies.
Yeah.
All right. Nah, I think the panel was cool. I think I got to know some new people, and I fuck with y'all. So, yeah. Question. Shit, I got to think about this one. Question.
Give him a good question. Give Macarena a good question.
But
man.
damn, they got boyfriends, so I can't ask.
Nah,
like,
she's single.
Oh, she's single.
Yeah.
Both of them.
No, just
Just ask him a question.
Shit, let me think. What's a good question, man?
What's
Can I
your favorite
call
color?
it?
Go.
Nah. Shit, you put me on the spot, bro.
All
I
right,
got no
cool.
question.
All right, if you don't have a question, man, then all right, thanks, chat. Thanks for tuning in, chat. You guys were amazing tonight, man, and thanks for the panel too. The panel was actually really amazing too.
Shout out to you.
We'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace. Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.
Have a good night.